Yeah, we do both.
No, you do one, I'll do the other.
I'm Mark. That's Mark.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Potomac Curling Club at the National Capital Curling Center here in Laurel, Maryland, hosting the Grand National Curling Club's Men's Club Championship and Playdowns. I am your host, Michael Doms. I will be operating our board during this event. I am also your host side chair, so I've got a lot of hats on. And helping me today, we have two very special guest commentators from Team, I can't pronounce your last name.
Everybody else is.
It's Stefanik or Stefanik or Stefanik, whichever one you want to use.
There we go.
I dumped it through the house.
Welcome.
Why, thank you. This is Michael Stefanik, and we're getting our first type of announcing here, and we're happy to be here. Brian Damon is joining me, my vice for the weekend. Brian, what do you got to say?
Welcome, everyone. Good to be here. Good to be commentating. Today's matchup is going to be Team Faircloth and Team Robinson. Mike, why don't you go ahead and tell us who's playing for Team Faircloth?
So Chris Faircloth is skipping. George Shirk is playing vice. Calvin Weber at 2 and Michael Fry at lead. They are currently at 4-0. So they are the leaders in the clubhouse and have a few more games to go. But Team Robinson is coming off their first win. And Brian, why don't you introduce Team Robinson?
Okay, Team Robinson currently at 1-2, and everybody's favorite in the building tonight, as Team Faircloth is 4-0. We have Mark Robinson as lead, Brian Stewart the second, Steve Buffington is their vice, Mark Evans is the
You got it backwards, bud.
I have it backwards.
There
Excuse
you go.
me.
Try again.
Let's try it again. Let's go the inverse order. Mark Evans lead, Steve Buffington second, Brian
I'm going for the most
Stewart
sportsmanlike award.
as vice, and Mark Robinson representing Team Robinson as skip. Pardon the pun. Pardon the error.
We had the draw to the button, and
Good curling, Mark.
Chris Faircloth just outdrew Mr. Robinson by about 28 inches. So it was not very close.
Nice to meet you.
No, I think Team Robinson threw hack weight. So Faircloth has the hammer in the first.
They're shaking hands. We've got on sheet A, Team Bykowski versus Team Petrov. Sheet C is Team Lindstrom versus Team Bayak. And I can't quite see all the way down to D. Can you, Brian?
Oh, did they get him too?
No, I cannot.
Or did they just get to listen to
So
my
it looks
nonsense?
like Gelback
Did they get him Mike too?
is playing. Hold on. Let me back up here a minute. I don't know how far I can go.
I'll just stay.
They're
It's playing Team Shaw.
Team Shaw.
So we'll give you updates as those games come along as well. I guess there's some sort of comment box that we're supposed to look at. I don't see any currently, but if you want to ask a question or anything of that nature, please feel free to type in the comment box, and we'll do our best to read that. I think Joe Calabrese just wrote something in there. That's like high end. He's like the king of webcasting.
Yeah, we're missing Joe. Where are you, Joe?
What's he got to say?
He says, hello, everyone.
Oh, that's very intuitive.
Yep. Hello, Joe. We do miss you.
No, Joe's the one that runs TESN. Tucker is the nickname guy.
Okay,
He's
the
out
boys-
in North Dakota. He has no idea who the hell he's talking about. But hopefully he's on there too. Ah, he did it again.
Okay, Joe says he's here in spirit. Absolutely. Joe, I'm sure he'll be back next year.
Joe, if you can, are you still delivering with the elusive bus? Because I haven't seen you in a while, and I was wondering if the bus is still in play.
Get some experience and stop a curl. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good time.
Okay, the bell has rung, and we're ready to play.
It's a good time. Let me know. Yeah. Right at 2.
Mark Evans steps in the hack. calls a center guard.
Well, I'd like to point something out very quickly. That's the first I've ever seen a gripper clipped to the right-hand pocket of a deliverer. That's one way of keeping your gripper attached to you, that so somebody doesn't steal your gripper.
Yeah, I have that problem, and actually I was a little reticent to mention it, but that's very interesting. I'm sure that's an aftermarket item, but you know, maybe we can talk to Mark after and see where we can pick up an item like that.
But a very nice shot. We've got just off center line. It looks like we got a 3 guard up there. Michael Fry coming down, throwing the out turn. Sheet B seems to have about 2.5 feet of curl at T-line weight. This seems to have quite a bit of room, sliding a little deep. Yeah, just back 4, very nice. Asking for a little hit and roll from Mr. Evans.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
That's a little
All the way,
inside.
guys. All the way.
We got a little urgency skip. Oh, wait, it's holding line.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Sweepers are
whoa.
doing
Up,
a very
up.
nice. Oh, wait a minute, we got a nose hit. Very
Sorry,
nice.
kept on too long.
So we had a little narrow slide, a little push, and some good sweeping.
Yep, nicely played, and we will keep an eye on that gripper as it seemed to encumber his slide.
Since we've pointed that out, there's a few people here in the room that have taken notice.
Michael Fry, second stone delivered.
Yep.
It's like a hit and roll behind the guard.
This looks a tiny bit outside. Chris is trying to kick it over with his broom. Not so much luck. We're gonna get a little spill. So we got a half shot there.
Team Robinson second. Steve Buffington steps up to the plate.
I believe he's trying to. We didn't quite see the call whether this is a 2 or 3 guard or coming behind the guard. Got a nice clean delivery.
Where is it?
Nice and soft. It appears to be a guard.
Yep, guys. Let's go. Go, go, go.
Looks very nice. Very nice delivery there.
Okay, looks like they're rushing to bring it in.
Kind of slide behind. Oh, very nice. Got a little Christmas tree building in the front there. We're coming behind the Christmas tree with the intern now. This is the first intern we'll see of the game.
Okay, Cal Weber delivers an intern.
Cal Weber wanted us to announce that he has got the Green Bay winter knit cap on out there.
They're working hard to get it by.
It clears by half a rock. And slides. Top 4 foot. Very
Top
nice.
4, good shot.
Currently, I've got a very good view of sheet B going away. I don't think I'm going to have such a good view coming home because I think the skips are going to be in my way.
Probably not. Team Robinson attempting an intern down 2.
Very clean delivery here by Mr. Buffington.
That looks heavy.
It's a little outside.
Just a bit outside.
It's curling hard though. It's coming real hard. We got a little bump. We gonna bump it all the way out. Oh, very nice.
Okay, we bumped it back 12.
Got it off at the
Team
4 foot.
Robinson's shot.
Yep. So Calvin's gonna throw a normal hit here out at the. This looks pretty nice. Yep. No. And then we're back on it again here. Hoping for a little roll, and we get right on the nose. Yep. I got to drop through. just for information, sheet
Just
A
normal.
and C don't have quite a lot of rocks around. We got a couple of different colors, but sheet D's starting to build some rocks in the 4-foot there.
Yep, yep, yep.
Team
All the way,
Robinson
guys.
calling for a hit and roll behind cover.
All the way hard.
Looks pretty
All
close
the way,
here.
all the way.
Might get.
Whoa.
Oh, we had a flash.
Christopher Faircloth now calling for a shot to the 4-foot behind cover.
George is
Currently sitting 2.
George's first rock here. Throwing the in turn. Very nice. Calvin seems to think it's a little bit big.
Okay, we got a wee bit to curl here. Weight looks good.
It's tight. It's tight. It's very tight. Oh, we got a little bit of a wreck there.
Chris was a little late on that sweep call.
Little wreck, yeah.
And we just came off sheet B in our last game. The rocks tend to be running straight, and once the rock makes a move, it tends to make a big move. So you've almost got to make a call before you see it, don't you, Mike?
I agree with that. There's definitely some late snap
Never.
on sheet B, and it's tough to judge, especially if you got some sort of soft weighted hit that you're trying to. Oh, look at this. Maybe. Oh, just under for the double. I think they were looking for the hit and roll there to sit shot, but
They were looking for the hit and roll. Would have been the bonus to catch the double.
the double would have been nice. But that leaves them sitting only 1. Oh, Michael Fry forgot to get out there and sweep. He's catching up with the rock now. George was a little
It looks light and outside. Let's see what happens here.
They're trying to bank some time, I think. George got out there awfully quick on that first rock without Mr. Fry. This looks like it's going to slip all the way through the house, though. So Fry. Oh, wait. No, just back 12.
All right, so an opportunity here for Team Robinson to draw the button. They do have backing.
What do you think he's doing here? You think he's coming all the way down, or is he going to draw top 4?
I think his first call's to draw top 4.
I didn't see where the broom tapped there. Did you?
No, this is actually a lot of ice.
That's good. Yeah, that's it. That is quite a bit of ice. We were talking earlier about 2.5 feet of curl. This is 4 feet.
65, huh?
Team Robinson
Mr.
coming
Robinson
off their first
talked
win.
about 65. If those of you that don't know, I believe Robinson is talking back line to hog, so that would be a 365 that he's talking about. And those of you that time from T line to hog, that would be a minus 0.7 is the normal, correct?
That's correct. Thanks for that information, Mike. I didn't know that.
Thanks
You're
for
just
puffing my ego.
You're just a wealth of information.
Useless knowledge, that's what I am.
This one is way out there. Gonna need a bunch of curl here.
All right, so here, sweepers, they're starting to get on it now. Let's see what we got here. Not quite sure what's going on. Hold on.
We're coming in.
It's in. It's wide open though.
Okay, Team Robinson said shot. Faircloth calling a hit and roll undercover.
Wide.
Chris has been very good at making these throughout the event, of course, because they have the 4-0 record. So Chris has been making some nice soft weighted hit and rolls.
Almost tighten up 4 or 5 inches.
Chris opted not to wear the microphone this evening, so that's the reason we might not be quite as keen on his calls as we are with Mr. Robinson, who's married to Mrs. Robinson, I believe.
Mrs. Robinson.
Yeah.
Cuckoo cuckoo. Hey, Stone's on the way. Delivery looks clean. We got sweeping right out of his hand.
hard. Looks good from my angle, but it might get just a tiny tick and roll out. And it does roll out.
Okay, Team Robinson with another opportunity. Hopefully they'll tighten up the broom a little bit.
They
have.
They've taken about 6-8 inches less, which I still think is quite a bit.
It is quite a bit.
So they're at about 3.5
Gotta
feet
hit the broom
now.
this time.
Okay, and we're getting confirmation that he missed the broom last time. So.
Yeah.
So he thinks he was a little wide on that 4 foot.
Mark has a couple outs here. He can obviously draw under cover perfectly, and he's a little heavy. He does have a rock to come down to in the back of the house. Line looks a little better.
Line looks a little. He was a little inside of that broom, so hopefully this will curl. He's calling him off. They got some backing though.
They're backing. We're good.
You know, I think if they drag it back there, that would be pretty good. Oh, wait, we're very heavy.
Nay, good.
Oh, well, we're sitting shot, but we're out in the open. So this is a hit and stick for 3 for Faircloth.
Yeah, it's all right.
Which it looks like he is playing. We have
That's true, too heavy.
we have a very interesting
too heavy, but yeah,
building
it's
on sheet D. There's a lot of rocks in the 4 foot with Shaw and Gelbach over there. Shaw is throwing some sort of draw, it looks like.
Closer to the center line.
It looks like Gelbach is, or it looks like Shaw might be sitting shot over there. Not quite sure.
Chris has a fairly simple shot here. I'm sure he's going to deliver a solid weight here. So we have a nose hit for 3.
He's throwing the in-turn. Looks like we got control weight coming down here. It's curling nicely, and it looks like we're going to have a beaker. There it is.
Okay. Team Faircloth scores 3 in the first end.
Looks like
Good shot. Yeah.
we're on Skip's rocks on sheet A as well. And it looks like Ivo Petrov, otherwise known as Evo, the man with one first name.
Yep.
He's like Madonna. He is locked on to one right on the button, and he just threw another one. Yeah, it's a little short. I don't know if Bykowski's going to be able to get a shot out of that, so that might be a steal of 1, since he outdrew him on the draw to the button for Hammer.
Here we have Lindstrom taking 2 in the first end against Team Bilek.
It looks like Lindstrom took 2. We got a hanger of 2 on sheet C. And we still have a bunch of rocks in play on sheet D. So they're still trying to figure all that out. Melvin Shaw is, he's got hammer, and they're getting ready to throw that. So as soon as they hang that score, we'll let you know.
And it does look like the entire team of Gelbach is covering the scoreboard.
Yeah, so we might not
They're all
know.
behind the house, hanging out.
They're
saying hello.
chit-chatting. Yep, they're hanging
I
out
wasn't
back
going to say
here.
anything.
Yep. Actually, it looks like Brian's given the other 3 instruction.
We, on our feature sheet here, we have come into the 4 foot just off center line. So just a little bit of a, I didn't see how it came down the ice, so it's either a little under curl or a little over curl.
Yeah, I think he's calling for a corner.
Nope, we got to read our little chat box here. It looks like we've got a couple other people in here. I can't see that far, so you're
Yeah,
gonna
just
have
get
to.
it off to the side.
All right, we have some messages from, and we'll pay attention to this from now on instead of the game. Courtney Shaw, who's on the mic
So she was
tonight?
supposed to be here.
Well, Courtney Shaw
you
is not on the mic tonight, unfortunately.
know.
So we
So
do
we're
miss
filling
her.
in for her, aren't we?
Courtney, this
I
is
believe-
Brian Damon. Hello. And Mike, you want to say hello?
I'll say hello to Courtney. even though we'll see each other in Chesapeake, I guess. We were talking earlier, yesterday evening.
Courtney, this is our first rodeo, so just don't be too harsh on us. Also,
She's an
Scott
expert.
Harrington checking in, saying, let's go Berg. Okay, Scott.
Mike.
We're down 3 and need to make a move in the second end.
Mike, you and Courtney are going to be Chesapeake. What are you playing in?
We are playing in the mixed national qualifying and not on the same team. So I'm hoping that she does well, and I hope I just do a little bit better.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Maybe like one game. That'd be good, right? Don't you think
There's a
so,
lot of
Mr.
work
Dobb?
to do.
Just one game better?
Sounds well. I got to vote for Potomac here. I hope Courtney does one game better than you do.
Robertson plays the
we
hit.
got a little chip out there. Yep. So we got a pretty clean end going on here
Right.
on sheet B.
Wait, on your release.
We got a yellow corner up there, pseudo corner, kind of protecting the edge of the forefoot, and then we got Faircloth in the forefoot. So not a lot of action. And with all those rocks on sheet D over there, we got Shaw getting 1 point.
1 point. Melvin Shaw.
All those rocks in the forefoot, and red gets 1 point. I don't know how that works, but well, I do. I'm always the bearer of bad news. I only get 1 point when
Just
those
one.
rocks are in the in the forefoot there. 1 point.
Okay, Team Faircloth executes a guard. It looks
And-
like the rock's a little bit exposed.
And we have so the update here, since all the first ends are done, we've got Petrov stealing 1 on sheet A. We've got Faircloth that would be is that a steal? No, that's not a steal. I think they messed up with the hammer little thing there. I think Faircloth took 3 on sheet B.
Whoa, whoa, off.
Taking 2 red
Yep,
on
yep,
sheet C, which would be Mr. Lindstrom, and
right.
like we said, Melvin Shaw taking 1 on sheet D.
Robinson takes out the guard, but unfortunately didn't get enough of a roll. Actually still left the shot slightly under cover. Faircloth's going to come in here with another guard.
He's taking about just a bit over 2 feet here for the guard. Calvin has
This rock's,
dumped.
yep.
If you notice, Calvin has dumped the Green Bay knit cap out there.
Yeah, you did mention it.
Yeah,
There's
that's
another
right.
rock over curling, just a late curl.
Yeah, some late snap there.
This one will curl out of the way.
So this is away from the center line, a good 2 guard, but not really protecting their shot rock there.
Chance for Robinson here to throw something soft in turn.
Yeah. Oh,
He doesn't like it, so he's going to break it up.
Yeah, it
Go
looks
big.
like he's going to throw the dart. We're gonna open it up, he says. So out he comes.
Whoa.
He's wowing. Gotta make sure we get a
Little
few
outside,
here.
it's
We gotta
gonna
get a
get
few.
warm.
We gotta get the few. There we go. Very nice. We
Beautiful
got-
shot,
Yep.
completely opened
Ah,
up.
it's nice. He got 2 corner guards out of it over there.
Chris calls for another guard. Close and tight to the rings. Now featuring George Shirk. Rocks away, it's a little outside.
Yeah, sweepers don't like it. They're kind of a couple steps away from it there. Fry's starting to clean it.
Line's much better.
Yeah,
It's
starting to
finishing
curl.
hard.
Very nice. It's very nice of the skips to kind of step out of my way so I can see too.
Absolutely.
I really like that.
Wonderful shot by George. Chris will have no shot here but to run it back for a double.
All right, so we got Courtney writing a lot of stuff and somebody else. I can't quite make it out. Like I said, you're close there.
Looks like they were
Okay.
answering their own questions.
I hate when that happens.
Oh.
Courtney's talking about picks.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's
go.
referring to us. We had 11 picks in our morning game. I'm not sure if Mel fared any better.
Yeah, so we got a hit and kind of a spill. It just off of the 12-foot. It would have been nice if it was hanging on there for a biter, but it's about a half a rock out.
Okay, for those of you who want to know, Courtney will be here tomorrow at 2.
Yeah, very nice.
I'm not sure if she's on the mic, if she's on the bar, or if she's just a spectator, but she will be in attendance. Okay, we have another guard by Mr. George Shirk. Well done. Just exposing maybe a little the outside of the rock.
I think he's got 3/4 of a rock there. The guard's kind of touching the center line. And
How much of that can you see?
Yeah, here we go. What's he say?
He said a quarter. He can
said
see
a
a quarter of it.
quarter.
All
All
right, so we're peeling again.
They're gonna. Yep, we're gonna chip it.
Same
out.
weight.
Nose will get both.
Just for information, so far we've got some clean ends building on the second here, all across the sheets. Not a lot of rocks in play. Our feature sheet here has got the most rocks in play. This one's gonna spill.
There we go. That's what we wanted. Very nice.
Okay, Chris has called the same shot for himself. Again, he's just going to guard the rock.
All right. Sailed the last one a little bit. Huh? Sailed the last one a little bit.
So Mark said he kind of pitched that one out a bit. We got going on over here and see. Figure out. All right, it must be exposed a bit. Lindstrom's trying to pick out a rock. It looks like it's fairly well covered.
Okay, Faircloth rock is on the way. Line seems to be hanging a little bit, but a lot of late bend here at Potomac.
This should snap. Yep, this should snap nicely at the right weight. It'll definitely, the sweepers can
So
definitely
they're
drag
off.
it to sweep it over a bit. I think you can see half again.
Yeah, I think the
He's got those corner guards from that
Yeah.
peel that he hit.
Go quiet at
If he
it.
can see
Yeah.
half, he can get under those corners over there.
He's
Mark's going to
promote.
have to make a play on this rock. Otherwise, he's going to be trying to draw the 4-foot.
And there's
Against
not,
the
and there's
cover.
not a lot on the in-turn
take it
there
off
to get to
again,
that
take it off
4-foot
again.
with that high yellow guard.
I think at hack weight, if he can just chip this and roll out to the 12,
Yeah,
he'd be very happy.
that'd be fantastic, I believe.
Oh, hack the bumper. Yeah.
Call is for hack to bumper.
All right.
So quite a big disparity there, hack to bumper. So
Well, the bumper's not too far from the hack here.
hey, line
Yep,
looks
yep.
good.
They gotta go. I think
They're
they
on
gotta
it.
go here. Here
Whoa,
they go.
whoa,
Whoa. We're backing off here. Looks good. Looks good. Get ready for the roll, maybe. There we go. The shooter's gonna roll out, and well, they've opened up the 4-foot.
And it was a very good shot. Just looked like they got a little excited.
Yeah,
Premature sweeping, but they
Yeah,
have moved it off the 4-foot.
they've gotten it off the 4-foot first. So the 4-foot is exposed, and there's a couple of ways to get to the 4-foot at least.
And Chris going for the kill early here. He's going to try to draw the 4. Sit 2.
He's pretty far out there for the 4-foot draw there.
He's a long ways out there.
Oh.
Rocks away.
That's
a
pretty far out
little-
there. That's way out there.
Way out. They're not touching it.
It's starting to come a bit, but I believe, here it comes.
It's coming, but
Here
it's
it
a little
comes.
heavy.
I think we're a little bit heavy. So we're behind the tee line, and all right, so sliding down. So any kind of draw that comes down to that, I believe, would be shot.
Under here.
They would be shot. They probably could have dragged it just a little further to take that away. And that's what Mark Robinson is called, an outturned draw.
So he's taking the same ice as Faircloth there. And
All right, draw down to it.
oh, wait a minute. All right, wait, all right. There. Well, the ice moved over, so we weren't quite sure what was going on there.
3-7.
All right, so they think the ice is up to speed.
Yeah, the ice here at Potomac has gotten progressively quicker through the event.
And some different sheets or some different speeds, I think we've been finding since we've played all 4 sheets.
Absolutely. Yeah, the speeds come up. It seems like the temperature in the building is a little warmer as well. If that's contributing to the increase in speed.
Yep, correct. It was cold early in our game.
Got to bend.
And now it's been up the.
These boys are off the rock completely. They needed to curl.
This looks okay. It's starting to come over. Needs to come over a bit more because we can't hit the outside and spill. Uh-oh.
Needs to check.
Uh-oh. It slides
right
by.
And Team
Ooh,
Faircloth
boy.
scores
Wow,
2,
it's
and they
getting
lead
quick.
5-0.
It's gonna be tough for Team Robinson to
you did
come
too,
back
on my
from
hand.
these guys at 5-0.
Yep, this team's playing tough.
They're playing very well. They've got Mr. Fry who's playing very well, and Mr. Weber who's
And give
doing
you a
very
quick,
well at his hits.
Give you a quick update on sheet 3. Lindstrom was up 2-0. Team Bialek. Peter Barlick just drew for 2, and they're tied at 2.
And we've got 2 yellow, which would be Gilback sitting in the 4-foot, and we've got Petrov sitting a biter, and there's a red one sitting right on top of the button, but Mr. Mooney is throwing that rock right now, and I believe he's going to get rid of it. They're sweeping it hard. Oh, all right. We didn't have much of a break, so Fry's throwing his rock. So Mooney got rid of that rock, and actually, when I look a little bit further over there on sheet D, Gelback is sitting 4.
A lot of yellow.
A lot
no
of
red.
yellow over there, and yellow has hammer, by the way.
Yeah, and this is pretty much unmissable.
Well, we got one more red rock to come down. This is the 5th red rock coming in here. But we got one more red one. And that hopefully,
What is that?
or maybe, will be a pain in the butt.
Is that like here?
Beautiful shot by Gailbach.
Yep, Brian just drew the top 4 and has really locked down the 4-foot.
Looks like Melvin's going to
Yeah,
try to cut him down and maybe leave his rock.
right on the front there, huh? Oh,
On
wait
the
a minute.
top.
We got a broom that's going up high here. We might go to the. I don't know what that's doing. Hold on, we're looking.
Wait, we're moving
Wait a minute.
over.
Wait a minute. We might be moving over there.
Just as a quick preview, folks, here
Look at that.
is the house on sheet D.
That is something else right there. So this is the well, you guys call it like the
This is
Gavin
indeed
or
the
something like that. Is that
this
what
is
you
the
call it?
This is the gavel. This
This
is
gavel, okay.
Shaw's last rock he's about to throw.
All right. So this is. I'm thinking this has got to be some sort of dart. He's trying to get rid of at least 3.
As many as he can.
Well, as it lines up, he is a nose
The
is a
triple's
double.
Yeah,
Actually, the ruck may
he
come
might
over the
get
top.
3, but it might get the other one out in the 12-foot there, and he's gonna sit and stick there. Hopefully. Here it comes. Oh, this is big. This is
all the way.
1, 2, 3,
Lamb away.
4, 5, 6. This might be like a 7-second hit. There's 1. There's 2.
Wonderful shot.
And we got a backer, so we'll keep you updated there whether Brian's able to pick that out for 4 or if he jams and Red sneaks away with 1.
Eye on the broom, bud.
We'll see.
Well, in the meantime, we'll go back here to sheet B.
So we're sitting at sheet B here. We got a couple of red ones in there.
And with a 5-0 lead,
Yeah,
Faircloth is
it's
just
not-
going to throw a
yep.
couple in the house
Yep, he's just
and make Team
he's
Robinson
peppering the
work
forefoot.
real hard.
Yeah, he's just peppering the 4-foot now. He's got one in the.
Yeah, guys, make sure it's in. Top to
Wait a
bottom.
minute.
Yeah, he's
I'm
coming
looking-
in.
I'm looking up at the screen there. It looks like there's a yellow one in there. Is that correct? I don't see a yellow one when I go down here. Oh, there it goes. I don't know
Excellent
what
shot
was
by
going on.
Calvin Weber.
So we got a couple of guards, and that 4-foot is pretty well protected. So Gelbach looks like he picked that one out and got his quad. He got his 4. That's very nice for him.
Yep.
Team Robinson's peeling the front.
So just kind of an update on
Whoa.
sheets through 2 ends. We've got sheet A. Sheet A tied at 1 apiece.
Work,
Our
Steve.
feature sheet, everybody knows the score of. Sheet C, which is Lindstrom and Bayak, are tied at 2. And Gelbach just took 4 over Shaw, so he is up 4-1. You got it coming down.
Guys, hurry.
With our sheet tied at or up 5-0, we're kind of starting to look outside a little bit for our close games and keep everybody up to speed. We got more comments though. We're doing pretty good.
We go here.
Hold on. Courtney keeps, Courtney, stop hogging the text box. You got me excited. There was a lot of people in there, and it's all Courtney.
And Courtney, even though Brian scored 4, it's still early in the game.
Touch
Plenty of time to
outside.
make a
Where is
comeback.
it?
Yes.
Melvin made a great shot. He actually forced
That was
Brian to make a good shot, which Brian did execute.
That's right.
Okay, the boys from Pittsburgh. Excellent shot. The backside of the 4, they do have
They got some
a little
catchers
bit of
back
a-
there. So Faircloth's calling the hit and roll through the hole in the back there. So here comes George, right?
George looks like he's got to come down weight just a little bit.
It's kind of a neat delivery on
Normal down.
see? All right, here we go.
Around the other brooms early.
I gotta stand up. I can't see. Hold on. Oh no, it's curling. It's curling. Ah, they lost the backer, but
Did stick the
overall
shot.
not bad. They stuck the shot. I believe Faircloth is very happy with that.
Okay,
Just
Brian
normal.
Stewart's going to come in here on an out turn, hit and roll. Trying to roll undercover, center line guard.
Whoa, they're gonna have to go on
is
this
tight
one.
and light.
Yes, they're gonna have to go on. This looked a little
All the way, guys,
narrow
all the way
on his
hard.
hand.
All the way.
We're on the guard. We're on the guard, folks. That's oh, we got a
All right.
little double no scoop though in the backside to run that one into the rings.
Okay, a little bit of a repeat from the last end. Chris is on the
is
4
guarding.
foot, and
Yeah,
he's
he's
just going to
gonna
guard.
that shot. And he's sitting 1-2, so he's gonna guard it up.
Well, the question is anybody going to make a run at Team Faircloth? They're well on their way to being 5-0.
Make sure 3. Yes. Yes. Yep.
How
does that look, Mike?
This looks pretty good. I can't quite tell if it's a little heavy. It might over curl, but it's not bad. They're going to be able to see about a half a rock on that 4 foot, but they're going to spill the wrong way. There's not much to cover.
Want to
over
just
there.
bump?
So he's looking for a little bump.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark's calling for a little bump. He doesn't
You
need
got to
much
bump
of a
it a
bump.
little bit.
He's got to get it off the tee line there. I don't mind this call. I actually wouldn't mind the freeze here either. What about you, Brian?
I like either or. He can obviously knock it back later. A little bump
Stay
will make
close.
him shot now.
Yep.
This is a good opportunity to score 2 if they can make the shot.
Yep.
All right, so he's sweeping. He thinks
Where
it's
is
a bit
it?
narrow. Oh, wait a minute.
Hard, guys.
They're going to keep going. Sweepers think it's a little bit light.
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa,
It's by
whoa.
the guard. It's definitely by the guard here.
Way overswept.
That's
but
no,
it's a good
that's
shot.
not bad. That's good. You know, that's going to show. That just sets up a little jam, maybe. That's okay. Very close for. I think yellow is shot. I could be wrong, but I think yellow is shot there. You think red? Mr. Dobbs thinks red shot.
Yeah.
I'm telling. I think it's a little close. Hold on, I'm going to unmute Mr. Dobbs. Mr. Dobbs, you think that?
It's
red is
it's really close, but I think it's red.
You know,
It's
by the
red by about 2 inches.
I'm looking up at the TV, and I think that it could be yellow. So
I don't think it really matters what it is right now.
If those don't move at this particular point, I got $1 on yellow.
I will take that bet.
All right, so there's the bet, folks, just so you know.
And I'm willing to bet they move.
No bet.
Before this is over.
I'm not taking that bet, but if those stay where they are, I'm taking $1 on yellow. Which one of these is yours? I think that one's yours.
We have a comment from Bennett Tucker. She says Fry and Weber really set the table nicely, and some would
Ben
argue
Tucker?
they have one of the better down rinks here
That's
for
Ben
Club
Tucker.
National qualifying.
Brian, do you know Ben Tucker picked us to win, and he hasn't picked a winner since 1928?
I did hear something of that. Is that Ben Tucker goes by Bennett? I did not know.
Nope. This looks like a guard, so I think red thinks they're shot. We might get that $1 bet, folks. So there's the center guard from Faircloth. He thinks he's shot.
And he did leave room for Mark to draw the 4-foot.
Well, I almost don't want to take that away.
Brendan Karai, Stefanik. Are you always this loose with your wallet?
Here?
I'll wager against you in any game.
If I bury it, I take it away. If I go here, I'm still okay. I just need to leave.
Seems like a proposition to me.
That's it.
really
I'm
dangerous.
telling you, I think that's yellow. I think yellow is shot.
Yeah.
Ben Tucker says it's red. He obviously has.
He might have a little more skill than me, but I'm still thinking
So I
that
try that
that's
now,
yellow.
Does he have some
Marianne
cameras
is here.
around?
Marianne, what do you
Leave
think?
him
Is that
open,
yellow
we'll
or
be
red? Hold on. Marianne thinks it's red. I got a lot of people against me on this particular one. Maybe I got a bad angle.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the outside red circle. If that's pretty square, that's pretty close.
Okay, it looks like Mark's going to run something back here.
But we'll see.
So that would probably indicate
Try and clear it.
that Team Robinson is not shot.
I hope he moves them so I don't lose $1. Let's go there. If he's throwing this shot, that would be correct.
So what are we looking at? Are we looking like we're running
Yeah,
back to center?
Hold on, we got a stander here. I got to look. Yeah, that's clearly
Box
red
away.
as I stand up. I've been sitting down, and that's
Yep,
definitely clearly red. I'm
hard.
sorry. I'm going to lose $1 unless
hard.
those move. Hold on. Wait a minute. We might have a movement.
Looks like we just got a peel here on
Yep,
the red.
well, hold on. We might get a little angle here.
Nothing's moving.
Ah, crap. I'm going to lose $1.
Still got to measure.
No, it's not a measure. It's definitely red. I'm going to lose here.
I
Unless
think
we
we
get,
had to do that.
hold on. Oh, we're on skip rocks here. Last rocks.
Over on sheet 3, Peter Bialek appears to be guarding his solo shot rock on the 4-foot.
Seemed like that's what he was calling. It looked like he was calling top 12.
What else do we got? Wait,
That would be a steal of 1 if he executes it.
we got a few rocks on A that are in play. We got a fairly clean game on C and D.
Joe Calabrese checking in. I can't help you, Bruce. I'm just a spectator. And Courtney is saying goodnight. And we also have a new subscriber here, Bruce Belcher. Joe, we need playing field updates. Oh, actually, Monica's saying goodnight to Courtney. How sweet.
I'm giving you a playing field update. There's a, looks like red sitting shot over there on sheet A. There's a few rocks in play over there on sheet A, but we can't quite tell because the TV is turned the opposite way from us.
Can I get through there? Have to be a bullet.
Ooh.
Folks,
Oh,
we
it's
are
gonna be
trying
like
to keep
this.
Curling Zone up to date with all the latest line scores. If you click the event information link in the top of your live stream, you'll hit a link to the Curling Zone line scores. You can see all the scores and
Yeah, do all the other
statistics
shot is
from
this.
our event here at the Potomac Curling Club.
Yeah,
He's
I don't
pretty
want to smash this.
professional.
He is. Thank you, Michael.
We need 2. I know it's early, but we're already down 5. Can't give up another one.
Ooh.
Gonna go for it?
Since they're going to make a play on this, which I actually
Yeah, so
agree.
I'm just
A
gonna
little
fire one.
run on the red. Angle raise.
You think they're running on the red, or you think they're coming right down to jam yellow and try and hope that the shooter sticks?
I don't see
Is that
shot.
right? Do we need to not throw the bullet and try and let it curl just a touch?
Yeah, see? I think that's what they're looking for.
Yeah. And just throw it down just a smidge?
He's trying to get like 3/4 of the yellow there because he can see most of it from my angle.
Okay, this shot's not there. So
Would you like me to scooch over so you can see this?
I can see it. They have
Try and shoot the
no
hole.
shot of making this.
There's,
Shoot the hole.
they can see the yellow.
It's tight.
They
I'm
can
taking
see,
the weight
they can
down
see
just a
most
touch.
of the yellow rock. Come, yeah, I'll stand up. Here you go.
I don't need to stand up.
From your angle, I
The only
agree.
thing that's there
From
is
over here,
draw
they can
almost
see most of it.
pin.
I think if he throws a good solid hack weight here, he might be able to push him and stick the 4. Okay, that's not hack.
Yep. Whoa, 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 no.
It's got to clear the red guard here.
It's got to curl.
Yeah, it's got to curl a bit.
Oh.
Okay, just hung outside a
All
little
right,
bit.
so we're looking. So my dollar is actually on the chopping block here. So we're gonna see who scores. And they're kicking them, so they're not measuring them. So I'm gonna get $1 out of my pocket because that wasn't even.
I don't, that's his call.
I'm gonna pay Mr. Dobbs on that particular dollar.
I think it was you.
We're going to wait
It
for
was.
the
I
official
needed to bring the
confirmation
weight
there.
down just a touch.
Yeah, I already
The
got it
bullet
on the
wasn't
table.
gonna
You're welcome, Laura. Are you looking in on Plainfield?
Plainfield is still playing the third end.
Oh.
And it's 1.
Yeah, I lost a JW.
Sounds like a bottle of water in my future.
It looked good from this particular angle, Ken. I was hoping either they'd chip it in or something.
Joe Calabrese is asking if we're going to switch to coverage over on sheet C, which is Lindstrom and Bialek. And we do anticipate we may go to that game as game on sheet B, Faircloth and Robinson, is currently 6-0. We will continue to keep you updated.
That's a very nice 3 guard from Mr. Fry. extremely, just a bit outside of the rings.
Yes.
Where is it? Need here. Good shot, Mark.
Build some rocks over there on A.
Mark Evans throws a great corner.
That's not a lot of. All right. So
Chris Faircloth's coming around their guard. Mike Fry delivers a rock. Michael, very interesting, wears 2 gloves. All you golf fans out there, if you've ever heard of Tommy Two Gloves, there's a gentleman on tour that wears 2 gloves while he plays golf. And appears to be a very good rock. Didn't get a bunch of curl out of there, but he's throwing a great shot, slightly under cover. It's going to be really hard for Robinson to get to the inside. They're going to call for behind the corner guard.
All right, so through 3 ends, we have
Whoa, that's inside,
sheet
guys.
A, which
We might
is
be
red
bumping.
rocks up to
Yep.
3-1 over Bykowski over Petrov. We have 3-2
Go, go, go.
on sheet C. I believe that is
It's all right.
Bilak
And release across the center line.
over Lindstrom, and we had a blank on sheet D. So that would be 4-1 Gelbach over Shaw.
Monique, it does look like Team Galebach is continuing with their standard lineup. 3 Clausens and 1 Galebach.
And no worries, Ben. We're going to stick with the Fry game until they shake.
Oh. And the yellow goes out, the red sticks, so.
Okay, Team Faircloth continues to build. Mark Robinson calls down 2.
I believe this was Ben Tucker's second pick, by the way.
Was it now?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe we have
Yep.
beverage coming.
Yep.
We should have a bench.
All the way, guys.
Having
Ben, is there a Mike
That's
Fry
looking like-
fan club? And if there is one, where would I go to sign up?
Can you bring it here? All right.
Okay, that obviously was a miss there by Team Robinson as they throw a guard on top of another guard. Chris Faircloth is going to throw
Very
call for
nice
another
double on sheet C there.
Are you always going to talk over me?
No, I'm not trying to talk over you. I'm just saying rocks
It's like your
come down.
stories.
Good stories.
All right, Chris is called for another guard. He's going hard and well done.
Christmas tree is building on sheet C or sheet B again.
Gotta hit this. Just off nose. Go big.
Mark Robinson calling for
He's going to open it up a bit.
Oh, oh. Yep, yep. All right, guys. All the way, all the way, all the way.
excellent shot, opening up the center.
Nice clear, Steve.
Chris will go back to work on guarding his shot on the forefoot.
Another 3 guard coming up. See how George is doing.
Galeback was in a bunch of trouble over on sheet D. Just made a great shot. And they sit partial under cover, laying 1.
George has got a nice little 1-2 guard coming up here. There's the 1 guard right on the center line.
Lost
Maybe a
the angle
2.
there in the end.
Buckle ball.
Robinson calling for a down 2.
Wait only. Wait only. Outside roll, lady.
David Bykowski playing really well over on sheet 1. They're up 3-1.
Line's good. What's the weight? 6 is good. Stay close. Yep. Yep.
Adam Jacobson just made a nice draw.
All right, guys.
On the button on sheet C.
Okay, Robinson working
All right,
real
guys, you
hard
got
to
it,
bring
you
a
got it,
shot
you got it.
down.
Go, go, go.
By, get it by.
Go, go,
go. By.
Now you gotta go.
3 sweepers.
Gotta go. Oh, very nice shot.
Second shot.
Yep, second shot. Biting the 4-foot on the top there.
Chris is going to junk it up a little more.
That might allow Team Robinson an intern there that might be able to bump out.
Yeah, it does look like they can get to it.
It did cross the center line just a bit.
Strong's way out there. See a late curl.
They're drawing it down there. They're
Down
pulling it.
a little deeper. Oh,
No.
set up a double here.
Yep.
Nose will get 2.
He should be
He'd
able
love to get to the inside of this rock a little bit.
Yeah, I believe he can. I believe he can see the whole thing.
Middle up.
Galeback now sitting 2 over on sheet D. Looks like Melvin's going to have some sort of run back working here.
Whoa.
Okay. And we're a bit outside here.
This looks a little heavy. A little outside. Never a good combination. But does get the.
shot.
Maybe not. No, I don't think so.
Mike, would you like to make another wager?
I'll definitely go with yellow
Yeah,
on
I'm
this
going to
one.
go yellow.
Anybody want to take
Okay.
my bet?
Mike?
This is. I got a buck on yellow on this one. No problem.
I will wager that dollar I just earned that it is
all
red.
right, there we go. He's going with
Alrighty
red.
then.
I'm going with. But they can't move. That's the
Indeed.
problem. All right.
There's only 4 rocks left.
All right.
They might not move.
Just need more.
Well, okay, I'm looking. Yeah, they're moving.
Mike, you can't call a timeout. Get a measure now. Just saying.
I don't think so.
Well, I was already asking Ken. He wouldn't go out there and do that for me.
Just a little bit. Yes.
Trying to draw the button.
Fine. Whoa, it's starting to go online. Yeah. Whoa.
What do we got going on here? Where do we think Mr. Faircloth is going?
I'm guessing he's going to draw.
Hey.
There's our waitress. Yes,
There's
please.
some stuff back here.
Okay.
too.
All right.
Yes, please. We're gonna have another couple of iced teas here. Unsweetened, preferably.
Always. Can't say for certain, but it's quite possible that Chris is going to come off his own rock here and roll undercover.
That would be because he's not shot rock. Now,
We
you
may
got-
never know.
Rocks away.
Yeah.
Sweepers are on it early.
This could be the cold draw as well.
I think he is.
Oh, it's looking like the cold draw.
Not a hit.
It's definitely not a hit. But we might move to yellow, which would be bad for me. I think we're definitely moving the red now.
Yeah.
We're not entirely certain, but I'm going to go with he didn't call that shot.
No, I don't believe that was
It's a wee bit
that was a
light.
cold shot.
Hit and roll.
So we are playing the hit and roll from Mr. Robinson there. What do we got going on over on?
Okay, Monique calling for yellow as well. We got
All
Sam.
right, this time, Mr. Dobbs, this time I got people on my side. We're doing pretty
Nope.
good. But I think, like you are correct, I believe that this rock is moving.
Oh, yeah.
Out. It looks like we're going to come just
Yeah,
off nose
we're gonna
here.
Come off nose, a little roll. So
We'll sit
we're going to
two.
have to go with another $1 somewhere else.
There's
Thank
time.
Should have swept that when we realized it wasn't coming. Crap. That's what I just said. Yeah.
You coming in?
Wait.
Yeah.
Looked like it was going to go, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Chris is
Yeah.
calling for hit and roll. Undercover. And if Chris makes this shot, it'll just about seal the end.
The worst spot to be in.
Brooms are down early.
Yeah, they're sweeping hard. They're going quick here.
They overswept it a little.
Hey, this looks pretty good. It's gonna roll. Oh, we got a jam.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, we got a shot for 3 yellow here, I believe.
Have to come down.
It'll help him get back
that.
into the game.
We do a
Come on. Last rock.
out-turn hit. Hackway
Well,
will
no,
do
I
it
hit this. It's 3.
for 3.
I just got to hit it.
They're sitting 1 and 3 currently.
Looks good.
And if Mark makes this shot, this will pretty much ensure that Ben Tucker will get to watch Mike Fry just a little bit longer.
Soft weight hit.
I am now starting to get blocked by the team, by the way. I can't quite see the sheet. Oh, Calvin was nice enough to move to the left for me. He must have heard me. His ears must have been ringing.
And for our viewers out there, PGH stands for Pittsburgh. Just learned that a couple hours ago.
And out the rock comes. Just off center line here.
Whoa, never, never, never.
Oh, Stewart says no.
Need a bunch of curl here.
I can't see it coming down at all.
Might get a
Might
rub.
get a pick.
Oh, we might.
Little
We're gonna
tick.
get a little rub. Oh,
No.
so that is 1 yellow.
Okay,
It's all right.
Mark will score 1. So after 4 ends, Team Faircloth 6 and Team Robinson 1. Mike, can we get an update on the sheets?
Oh, all right, here we go. It looks like Petrov has blank sheet A because I just saw a missile go into the boards over there, and I didn't see any in the house. Sheet C is continuing to play
Yeah,
the
I'm struggling
4th
with my
end,
weight.
and so is sheet D. So, oh, wait, we got we're pushing rocks on sheet C. So we've got yellow 1 on sheet C. So that is now 4-2 Bilac over Lindstrom on sheet C. And currently on sheet D, it looks, oh, They're kicking rocks right now, so it looks like Gelbach took another one.
Yeah, it's not
Stole
coming.
one on
Check
sheet
for-
D to make it 5-1. I
Okay,
believe
as
we have
play-
another announcer.
We do have an announcer, and as they start play in the 5th end, I'd like to welcome Catherine Koslick to the booth. Catherine?
Oh, we can't hear you, Catherine. Hold on.
Oh,
I believe
returning
now
Catherine.
we can hear her.
Hi, guys.
There she
Hello.
is. So Mr. Fry has we had the first rock go through, it looked like, and now Mr. Fry is
He's laughing.
drawing, and I'm looking up at the TV screen, and I didn't see it come in, so I'm thinking we're on the wrong screen here.
So now that he's up 6-1,
There it is.
he's Mr. Fry to you?
Well, it's always Mr. Fry. That sounds like a great name. That's a good
That's
nickname,
like top
Mr.
8.
Fry.
Mr. Fry. Catherine, can you tell us a little bit about this team? Team Faircloth, Chris, George, Calvin, Michael. I know Michael, and I know George's been curling for a long time. Can you give us a little insight as
It's
to
checking up.
some of the players?
Well, I've curled with George. I've curled with Michael. Michael and I play on a team on Thursdays. And I've curled against Calvin. And I have not curled with or against Chris, but they're incredibly talented.
Does that mean you're looking forward to curling against Chris?
Yes, actually I
There you
am.
go.
I like to play with people who are talented and that are better than me because it helps me get better.
They are talented. They are 4-0. It looks like they're
They
going to be
are.
5-0.
Yeah.
And also, we did not know this, but Michael Fry has a fan club. Did you know
Fry
Michael
does
Fry has
have
a fan club?
I think it's MrFry.com.
Okay,
We'll
so
have to
All
ask
right.
him about that after the game.
How about we ask now? We'll knock on the window. What do you think? Here comes Mr. Buffington. Steve Buffington's going to draw behind the guards there. We got a little Christmas tree building
Where
up
is it?
front there. We got a quick yell.
Just watch the line. That's coming in really hot.
Yeah, they think it's a little bit big.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I agree.
whoa.
Oh, whoa! This thing
Get
took
over
a
it.
right. We got a hit.
There you go.
Another hit.
It's all right.
All right.
Kind of.
So we got red sitting 1, yellow sitting 2. What do we got going on here? So we're thinking about peeling. Nope, we're getting rid of the one in the house.
Well, I was going to say Michael Fry and Chris and George have curled at Potomac for a while. Chris has been off for a few years, and he's back now. And Calvin is
least don't
actually
have
new to Potomac. He's from Madison, Wisconsin, and has
But-
curled for a long time.
Well, that explains the Green Bay knit cap
Yes,
that he
exactly.
wanted us to
He's a
mention.
Packers
And that
fan.
would be the third time that we've mentioned the Green Bay knit cap, just to kind of fill you in. Oh, look, see, I
beautiful
like the
shot.
fancy. If you've noticed, we've got a very fancy channel changer up
Yes.
here. I don't know where we're going, but Mr. Dobbs is holding up a broom and hitting these little buttons that are about the size of a, I don't know, what would you call those?
dime.
Yeah, a dime with the top of a broom handle. He's doing very good.
Chris is building again this end. He's sitting 3 in the house.
Nothing.
I got a
technology.
dollar on 2 red here.
Steve Buffington. Try
Yeah.
to cut him down a little bit.
Yep.
Maybe get a
Yep.
roll undercover.
I'm working hard on getting my dollar back.
Whoa,
hey.
whoa, whoa.
I apologize because Mr. Dobbs no longer has a headset, so he can't hear me. So I'm gonna have to.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's a little unlucky there.
And Catherine, it looks like Monique says hello. Welcome to the
Monique.
broadcast.
Thank you. Yeah, I was going to ask about our viewers. How many people do we have online right now?
Looks like we have 45.
Fantastic.
For everybody that knows, that's 5 more people than the World Curling Federation had on earlier today. Not from the USA game, but the game before that. They had 40, so that's fantastic. Let's see if we can double that.
Brandon Karai asking about the Green Bay hat. Wondering if Calvin's ever not worn that hat. So I would ask you, is Brandon Karai related to Karj Karai, the volleyball player?
So that's Brandon Corrali.
Karali.
And
Okay,
yeah.
it's not Karai. Thank you.
No, it's Corrali.
All right, so we're gonna
And he
draw.
was here earlier today, but
We're gonna draw behind the guards here.
Okay, I know Brandon.
Yeah.
I know Brandon.
yeah.
Brandon. Very good.
We're
Well,
gonna draw
Calvin's
behind-
actually not wearing the hat right now, so it must be warm
It's hot
enough
out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, here we go.
Where is it?
They're going hard. They're going
Yeah,
hard.
hard.
Okay, Brandon
Yep.
plays with them on Wednesdays.
They're going hard.
I'm
Hold
not
on.
asking, I'm telling.
Oh, this is fantastic.
Beautiful
moving.
shot.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Oh, good try, guys.
just a
Little bit
little
short.
short. All right, so Chris is going to peel the guard.
Since I'm new online, you guys have done a score update for all of the sheets? For everyone?
We're working our way around.
Great. Good.
We're keeping everybody up to date, or trying to. We're not doing a very good job, I don't think, but we're working on it.
Okay, Joe Calabrese just checking in. Tired of listening to Mike and I, and welcoming a female voice on the stream.
Thanks, Joe.
We're always looking for them to call games at nationals.
Well,
So,
I
tap.
will be going to club nationals this year as a member of the GNCC Women's Potomac Club Nationals team.
There you go, Joe. You can have some female companionship for announcing.
Yes. She's
Don't
not available.
Get,
She's
I-
Carolyn.
I won't
get,
be
get your
announcing.
yeah, exactly. Get your mind out of the gutter. I said
Yep.
you got some
What's the
female
weight?
companionship for announcing.
Yep,
at Club Nationals
hard.
If you happen to, I believe it's at Two Rivers.
Two Harbors.
Two Harbors.
Two Harbors,
Big
Minnesota.
difference.
That-
Whoa,
I just
whoa,
want to
whoa.
make
River
sure.
and a harbor.
I just
Come
want to
down
make
here.
sure.
On the western edge of Lake Superior, just about 35 miles north of Duluth. So
Oh, that's a nice freeze
should
there.
be quite balmy in February.
That's it. I hear the elves are in town at the time.
And they probably will be.
And it appears Ben Tucker's taking offense. Okay, as he's asking Joe if he's trying to tell him something. Ben, you do a great job. Keep it up. Okay, back to the curling. Where are we at?
Ben, I look forward to the day where I actually meet you in the booth.
Georgia
Looks like George's
Stone's
throwing a takeout.
This is a little narrow. Might be the double.
Yeah. He's only going to get one of them.
One. Ooh. All right.
This end is turned in favor of Team Robinson.
You want to wait on that?
Currently, it looks like Team Robinson sits with one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd have to draw here.
Faircloth is 2, and Robinson is 3-4.
Huh? He's just going to take me out, though. No. Well, it'll be close, but he can still get him. Plus, my other one's going to be way out there.
At
There's
this
this.
point, without the hammer, it appears Team Robinson would probably want to draw for second shot.
Something like that, maybe?
Where do we think he's going? Is he going out towards the 12-foot, or is he coming behind the guards on the 4-foot there?
By the broom, I think he's coming on the outturn behind cover.
Yeah, that's what I would have to say, too.
I didn't see any tap, so I'm just questioning. I have no idea.
Is this the right call?
Oh,
Oh
we
boy.
got a second guess.
You do.
Should I pop that right now or try and draw behind it?
Oh, here we go.
Because if I go over there, he's just going to draw one to the 4-foot.
You can pop now, but then you got no
Leave
back.
him a wide open draw.
Yeah.
Well, he might only be able to take out one, though. Hit it!
All right, we're changing shot.
Oh, wow.
We want to roll over.
Michael has skipped. Do you find that you will change a shot often, or do you change shots
Yeah.
when you come back down and take
About
another
2
look at
inches.
it?
Not too often. You know, I definitely will listen to the front end and get their buy-in to make sure that they know what we're doing. But, you know,
Because he sure doesn't listen to me.
and Brian will bust my chops all
Yeah,
the time
hard,
saying
go
I
hard.
don't listen to him. But we do kind of
looks
make
good.
up our shot, and then we kind of figure out, hey, you want to know what? Sometimes it makes sense to go with the original. This
Yeah.
isn't bad, though. I believe that was the correct call.
Yeah.
And everybody on the Twitter chat there, over there, whatever that text box might be, is going to disagree with me. Because they disagreed with me the whole time when I lost my dollar. But that's okay. Because I think if he noses this, oh, that's yours. So I got longer arms. I'm sorry. So I think if he noses this, that he gets a jam, and I believe yellow will get a point out of this if he goes after it. Even though we've got a couple more rocks, but I think that was the correct call because now he can draw behind on his last.
Yeah, he may be just trying to double these out here. If he can't, you're right. You're correct. If he noses it, yellow will still be shot.
Yellow will still be shot, and then he can draw behind. He's kind of feast or famine at this particular point.
Okay, if you were just called in, you are correct. Biko is leading on.
No, that's what he needed to
3
do
1.
if he was going to do anything.
Oh, here we go. Possible double. Oh, but got rid of the back. All right. So yellow is still shot currently.
Okay, and being down 6-2, the
yellow.
logical choice is a guard.
Yeah.
And I believe that's what they're
Well,
playing.
he's gonna draw to it. If I put up the guard, he's drawing the 4-foot. What do you want to do? Yeah, let's go over there. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, I don't know about this call because
Oh,
they're
wow.
basically leaving the complete house open right now.
Draw to the back.
They draw to the back. Robinson will sit too, but is going to leave Chris
Freeze on the
Faircloth
back
a
right.
relatively easy shot for 1.
He's drawing to the right there, huh?
He's drawn to the back red 1.
Okay. So he's going to try and sit 1-2.
3-6, 3-7.
There's another option. You can throw another one up equal 8.
Yeah.
Yep, hard.
That would leave a hit and stick for 1.
Yep. Look up, watch where it is. Watch where it is. Yep, hard.
It's got to be there. It's definitely got to be at least.
Go, guys, go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Here it comes. Here it comes. They got the 3 sweepers working. And all right, that's all right. At least we've got.
He's
So-
there, and it is a very good shot. They sit
That's
1
correct.
and 2. Unfortunately, Chris is very capable of making the shot for 1. I think with being down 6-1, Mark maybe would have been better advised to
Yeah, maybe
play a little
show
more
him the
for the steal.
outside half or something of that nature to maybe get a half a shot. What do you think, Brian? Yeah, see, this
I
is the
think they're
time
gonna
that I
make this
asked.
and get 1.
That's when you should voice the opinion.
If
Do you
this
see
is
how
a-
hard it is to get the opinion out of them?
If this is a closer game, a 1 or 2 point game, I love the play. Being down 5, I think you got to just, go all out here for the
Yeah,
steal.
being down 5, you have to be aggressive. I have to go
All
with
right, so
that.
this one is off.
So here we're hoping for the miss.
It's got to curl just a
like
bit.
it's hanging.
Oh, it's hanging a
It's
bit.
hanging out.
Yeah, let's see. It looks okay though. Kind of control
Yeah, but
weightish. Yeah,
Chris
there's
has
the
got it.
nose. So that's 1 red.
Good shot.
For those
Chris
Plainfield fans, we got a team meeting going on down in the house on sheet A. Because we got a few rocks in play over there. Sheet D is at the 5th end break, and that is 6-1 Gelback
Yeah.
after 5. They're mopping the ice currently.
I had to do that.
Okay,
Notre
through
Dame.
5 ends.
That's all I could do. I couldn't leave. I couldn't leave
Don't
you
have the
at
score
shot,
posted
yeah.
yet, but I believe it is 7-1 in favor of Team Faircloth over Team Robinson.
Brian is taking his 5th end break, and I cannot see the chat box, so I don't know if anybody's asking any questions or not. What's that? On red? Sheet A, I believe that's a lot of yellow. Looks like 3 yellow to be. Yeah, currently it's 3 yellow for Plainfield on sheet A with the last 2 skip rocks to go. Evo just made kind of a control hit to get rid of the. Oh, wait a minute. We might have another dollar bet here, folks.
No, those were
Oh, wait, everybody's coming over telling me too. I'm wrong again, so I'm not taking that dollar bet. Hold on, we might have to wait. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that would make sense since there is a gentleman hanging over a rock in the back 8-foot that I cannot see. So Bykowski is throwing against 2. It looks like he's throwing some sort of hit.
With
Oh,
that
he's,
weight, yeah.
he's throwing. It's definitely a
That's
hit. Let's see what we get here.
Go for the double.
And we got a little outside of the rock.
Oh.
Maybe a jam. Is that a jam?
Oh,
That was a double jam. So I
Yep.
believe yellow is definitely sitting
They're
3
sitting
now.
2.
I believe. What's the one out on the
There's
wing
a
there? Is
red.
that a red?
Yep.
Okay.
On the 8-foot.
All right. So we got 2 yellow, and red is sitting 4th count currently out on the edge as well. Yeah, I didn't see a gray button either. So there's the house, as everybody's seeing it. So it looks like a nose hit will get 4 yellow. So the man with the infamous name of Evo, the rock is off. They're just cleaning. Now they're off. They're right off. It is through the hole, and that is 4 yellow to make the score 5-3 Petrov. And all games are currently in the 5th end break. We've got 5-3 on A, Petrov. We've got the broom hanging over sheet B, so I believe that is a lot to a little. I'm not quite sure. We've got a tie game on sheet C at 4-4. And on sheet D, we got Gelback at 6-1.
6-1. Yep. We've gotten a couple of shout outs from folks saying nice commentating.
Yeah, that's good. It's my first time, so I'm glad that people are enjoying it.
It's actually my first time as well. I've spent most of the week here timing games, so I actually get to
That's
watch
extremely
curling
stressful.
now. It's not that stressful. You just have to pay attention. Be very precise.
But you don't know what the score of the game is if you're timing the game. You do, but you don't.
You do, because you actually have to keep score as well.
Oh, all right.
But you keep the times, every break, every end, and the score as well. So.
Well, thank you very much for volunteering your time. We
Oh, you're
really
welcome.
appreciate it.
And thanks to all the volunteers. We've had great timers. We've had food, beverage supplied for us. It's been a great time, and Potomac's been a great host, as they always are.
Thank you very much. we do what we can, and it's all volunteer, and it's so important for everybody to come out when they can, even if it's for an hour or a couple of hours.
Not to make fun of anything, but I'll tell you, Potomac's got the best scoreboards in the GNCC. They got the hammer slot. It's
We
14
do.
points. It's fantastic.
It is. You can
Nobody else
see.
has got the hammer slots that at the clubs that I've been to. Where you
Great.
it's very easy to tell score.
We have the TVs where you can see the house. You can switch.
No, and their announcing booth and webcasting here is
It's fantastic.
it's bar none.
It is. They have great
This is
technology.
fantastic. It's
For those of you who don't
We
know,
can only
Mike
hope.
was deprived as a child, so he loves that hammer sign up there. Anything you can do for Mike.
Although a couple of the hammer signs look like they're upside down, so
yeah, that's-
I think it's a bit of a joke. But
So Team
looks good to
Faircloth,
me.
back to the game. We're starting the sixth end. Team Faircloth comes in the sixth end. Top 12, and Robinson will throw a corner guard.
yep.
All right, so Robinson's coming out here. That looks like it's guarding the 8-foot.
Yeah. And it's got to check up a little bit, but he does get his guard.
All right.
Mike Fry next up. Chris is going to call for a little bump back to the 4-foot.
It looks like I can't see sheet C and D, but it looks like times are okay on sheet A and B. Can you see sheet C and D over there? It looks like
Yeah, I think they're doing fine on
All right.
time.
Yes, Monique, we do enjoy coming to this club. In fact, Mike enjoys coming to this club really well as he won the Cherry Blossom last year.
and we are and we are defending. I put my team together this afternoon.
So who's your team, Michael?
And the
Seeing
ti-
as how I was defending last year.
You
but-
were. You kicked our ass last year. Oh, wait a minute. That might be an FCC right. Yeah, bad.
Okay,
bad
I just
word.
learned something new. Monique is married to David.
She is. David Baxter.
Good for you,
exactly.
David. David spent 3 hours on the couch this afternoon as a coach.
Dave slept through about 8 timeouts, 12 ends, and probably the entire USA game. So, Monique, when he gets home, if he says he's tired, he's full of crap.
But I happen to know that Monique is going to be here tomorrow with David, and she's going to be volunteering as
All
a
right.
timer in the 7 p.m. draw.
Monique,
and I'm actually
thank you very
volunteering as
much.
a timer in the 9 a.m. and the 2 p.m. draw. So,
You guys are the best.
They are.
but we've got some great commentators online for tomorrow as well. So, but I really appreciate you guys being here and commentating because you don't have a game right now, which is fantastic.
The and to answer your question, my team for the Cherry
Yes.
Blossom
More
is
about
Chuck's.
Mike. Excuse me. More
Oh.
about Mike.
No,
All right,
it's
here we
not,
go. Mike, go ahead. Tell us your Cherry Blossom team.
My Cherry Blossom team will be my wife Candace,
Okay.
and then Chuck Skinner and Charles Skinner. So
Okay.
I know
So
as
Chuck and
much
his
as they
son.
don't like Chuck Jr. and Senior, I'm going to call them Chuck Jr. and Senior, just because I can.
And they're not here to defend themselves.
right.
So you can do that.
So they might type in over there, but just ignore that.
And Mike, could you do us a favor? Just keep it PG-13 here on the broadcast. Suggesting that David's going to be up all night is just a little bit over the line. Just because he had a little nap earlier doesn't mean he's going to be up.
Oh, jeez.
Monique may be excited to know that David's going to be up all night.
Get your mind
All right.
out of the gutter.
It was your suggestion, not I. Say
Mr.
hello,
Dot.
Monique.
See?
Should we put David in the car?
So back to the curling.
Thank you.
On sheet B, Calvin is going to be throwing, I think, a center guard. No, wait a minute.
Oh, we're
So he's
gonna
gonna do like a
we're
hit
gonna
and
peel the
roll.
yellow and we're gonna come over to the center. It
Yeah.
looks like was the original call here.
Yeah.
He might get changed of mind here. Let's see.
No, it was. Yeah, this is.
We're
this
changing
is
mind.
The idea.
So we're just throwing the straight guard. It looks like.
Yeah,
Because I believe Fred is sitting 1 and 2.
they are.
I know most people won't believe me since I lost my dollar, but hey,
Monique's still laughing.
I wasn't here for the dollar bet, so.
oh, it was a great dollar bet. Bad angle on
Well,
this
see, a
TV.
good bet would be the Mega Millions tonight, because I think the drawing is tonight, and it's like $400 million.
Oh, sweet.
Really?
I'm really not sure why we're not going to buy tickets right now.
You are.
We're going to take a little break here. We'll be right back.
The 5th end break, we're going out to buy lottery tickets.
We're going to the wine and liquor store to buy some lotto tickets. This is going to be a tough call for Robinson. What do you think we got going on here? We got a lot of red on one side and a little yellow on the other.
Yeah, I think if Robinson's going to get back in this game, they're going to have to do away with the corner guards. So Chris is just going to pound the forefoot.
This is a little
in the
wide. Oh, wait, here it comes. So we're peeling.
He's going to peel it, yeah.
We're peeling. There's one. And we squeeze the reds again. So the scoring area just got a little bit smaller.
A little bit tighter. And it's really tough to throw up the corner, and his team's throwing so well. They're throwing a lot of shots on the forefoot. They're guarding. Team Robinson's just peeling rocks off, and they're not generating much offense. It is very difficult when you're down 7-1 to generate offense because the other team's just going to throw it to the forefoot. And basically, you've got to concede getting behind something. And eventually, at one point, you've got to make a decision to run some rocks off.
Correct. When is the time to peel off that forefoot is always a tough question.
And you run the risk, the more rocks they throw out on the side of the sheet later in the game, they can't get to those rocks in the forefoot, and they give it another steal.
That's a great guard by George there. A nice tight 3 guard.
Triples here, but it could jam.
I think red is sitting shot out in that, or I shouldn't say shot, but I think red is sitting probably 3rd count out in the wing there.
Okay, over curling here.
Yep.
Gonna do work hard just to get anything.
I have to say I agree with you, Michael.
And,
Oh, wow.
little chip. And, at
it's
least
out.
it went over the top. All right, so. I always like it down out there. Did you hear that announcement just to the skip saying, I don't think we have hammer. I just, somebody out there yelled that. I always find that funny. I don't think we got hammer this end. Okay.
Hey, another guard on the way.
Every now and then you have to remind the skip when they have hammer.
I forget. I agree. I
It could
just always
be
get a chuckle.
awkward, but it's better to tell them than
I just
not
always
to
get a
tell
chuckle
them.
about that. That's great. Just a reminder. This is the straight line. Oh, by the way, we got hammer.
I've reminded other teams of that. By the way, you guys have hammer. They'll be talking about a guard, and you don't need to guard. Just make your shot.
All right, here we go. We got a little opening, I think.
Okay, working hard to clear the guard.
Oh, this is going
Waits
crooked.
down.
This is going crooked.
Yeah, looks like we're wrecking on the top guard. Chris has another guard.
Oh boy. So we got another one up front.
So it looks like Chris is sitting 1, 2, possible 3. Really close. Throw more junk up front.
We don't really have any updates on any of the other sheets. They're all playing the 6th end. They're all coming home. Nothing major really going on. kind of. We might be down. We're down to the last rock on D. There is that correct? This looks like Melvin's throwing
Melvin's
throwing a
final.
hammer here,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
All right. So Gelbach's sitting 1 on sheet D, and Melvin's throwing the hammer. So he's trying to draw a 4-foot to get 1 point. It's coming through the hole, but it looks a little light. So Gelbach's gonna steal 1 on sheet D to make it 7-1. And they're kicking rocks back, so it looks like we're playing 7 already.
Yep.
So just so everybody knows, it doesn't look like the handshakes have come out.
And we do have some action over on sheet C. Lindstrom Bilek. Game's tied, and they're measuring, trying to see who shot here.
That's between 3 rocks. That's a tough. They're looking at them all.
Yeah.
So we'll give you an assessment of that situation in a moment. All right, here comes the whole team.
The whole team's coming. Everybody's looking. Everybody's going to have a little opinion
Take
here.
a look.
We got them looking from the left, the right, the top. It's fantastic.
And I can say by experience earlier, if you're a second or a lead, like Charlie Brown earlier, looked in on a measure earlier, do not get near the house when Adam Jacobson's determining how many rocks the other team.
I was wondering what was going on down there.
Basically
That was
said,
the other end.
I don't care what you have to say. Get away from me. Okay, Adam.
If there's that much of a question, I mean, the vice should call for a measure.
I'm not sure what's the etiquette on that. Can the lead say anything to anybody? I think
It's
you know.
their job.
Yeah, he said he was talking. Charlie did say he was talking to himself.
I mean, ultimately, the 2 vices have to agree on it. So even if the lead says something.
And I think, to be clear, I believe Charlie was clearing some of the top rocks that were quite in question.
I don't know what's it look like here. It looks like Bilek's going to clear this rock.
Well, all I can tell you is I'm really looking at, and George isn't the smallest of guys, and neither is Chris, and I can't see anything on
Yeah.
sheet B. So I'm roadblocked. Oh,
You can't see anything since your 4th beer.
well, that's true too. But
That's why you have to move around.
we're kicking a rock. I
better
don't know what
standing up.
happened here.
Much better.
They're pushing a rock back in, and that never got over the hog line. So we must have some sort of burned rock there.
All right. Peter's guarded successfully, so they must think they're shot over there.
Or
on,
some sort of pick.
sheet C.
I couldn't see. This is even more fantastic. Now I got Robinson and Stewart standing in front of me.
Okay, we want more A updates.
More A.
Catherine, give us an
I'm
update
gonna
on
go
sheet
over-
A.
Oh, Catherine's going to
A.
go
Sit
ahead.
down,
All
Mike.
right, I'm going to sit down.
All right, I'll be right back.
It's a long court. I think, Ken, was that a pick, Ken, that you saw? So there was a huge pick on sheet B that sent the rock absolutely crooked. It wasn't anything else.
Chris is drawn in for 3rd count.
So right now on sheet A, Petrov is sitting 2, and they are up 5-3. Let's see.
And
Yeah,
it looks like they're a
6
tiny
then,
bit
so
under
they're-
cover there, too, huh?
They are, yeah, a little bit.
They got a 1 guard up there. They got a top
Yeah,
4
real-
biter and a back
real
4
high
biter.
guard.
Yep. They got a 1 guard way up there. Bykowski is looking like he's throwing the out turn away from the wall.
Okay, Chris a little upset. He left this rock in a little bit of a vulnerable position. And Robinson's going to throw an in-turn hit. Needs an inside roll, but can be shot. Catches half the rock.
See, there she goes. I told you it was a long cord.
It's a little bit of a long cord. I feel like I should give you guys more of an update on A, so I'll walk over here. You can never count out bycode, though.
No? No, he's
No,
definitely he's got a shot there, so he can get in there.
He's got hammer this end.
It looks a little light though.
It does. He needs to get in farther.
The Christmas tree's not good for him here.
No,
And I think
He's
that's
gonna
what he
be
just built.
kind of top 12.
Yep, he does have another rock.
He's got one
I'm
more.
glad you clarified that for our viewers, Catherine, because I wasn't sure if it was Bico or Bico.
It's Bico.
And the Peter
actually.
Gabriel reference, you know the song Bico?
No, I
But
don't.
it's not. Okay.
It's well
So-
before her time and in yours.
It's an excellent song. Red Rain in Your Eyes, Bico.
Here
Okay?
is
This
one.
is Bico.
We've
Bico,
got a
yes.
measurement going on sheet C, and one of the things that people do is they put their broom down on the ice, and in this particular competition, if that broom hits one of the other rocks, that is determined as a burned rock.
Correct.
I've
So-
heard that that's actually not the proper way to
Correct.
measure rocks.
Broom goes up above your head
Yep.
for a measurement. You pick which rocks you're measuring,
Exactly.
and from there you determine.
And we have shakes on sheet B.
And B is done and over, and they're coming in to have a beer.
So that's
we're
Team
gonna-
Faircloth.
So we're going to switch over to sheet C.
Where are we going,
Lindstrom
Mr.
and
Dobbs?
Bilek.
All right.
Do we know what the
And,
final score was on B?
A lot to a little.
Yeah.
I believe Red scored a couple
It's
more.
like 10
Okay.
to 1.
All right.
Faircloth over Robinson. Team
10 to 1.
Faircloth
So that-
moves to 5-0.
So that was 9 to 1.
Sounds like, yeah, from the timer,
From the timer
on
gave us the-
sheet Bravo, we have 9 to 1. That
Yep.
would be Team Faircloth over Team Robinson.
So those that you have that are out there that know Ken McPartland, he's out there measuring rocks. He's working hard trying to figure out how to measure these rocks on sheet C. He's going around. We got the yellow rock. They're swinging over to the red, and
It's yellow.
it looks like it's yellow. But I believe red was in there for a shot. I believe that was a
They were.
measurement for
That's
multiple
for two.
points.
Actually, we have an update for sheet Bravo. It's actually 3 and not 2. So
So 10 to
10
1.
to 1.
10 to 1.
Yep, that's how it ends.
Brian was right again.
I wasn't right. I was just listening to Mike Dobbs.
We've got so many things going on here in the booth.
Here comes Bykowski on sheet A because we're going to C, which is, of course, the feature sheet. But let's take a quick look. This is the hammer coming down on A. Looks
Looks like
a
he's-
little bit heavy.
It's a little heavy.
And Petrov steals 2 to make it 7 to 3.
Yep.
Mark Mooney's still sweeping. Because if Evo was sweeping, it probably would have stopped back 4. But he finally bought a new broom since 1978.
Is that right?
He got rid of the hammer broom.
Okay.
He couldn't find pads for it anymore.
I actually bought a new broom recently as well. And I have a new broom head, which is
New broom and broom head.
Yes,
Good.
decidedly less friction than my original broom head. And when I first touched it to the ice in a bonspiel that I was playing in Maine last month, nearly
You
took
fell
a
down,
header
didn't
on
you?
the.
I was going to say you fell down,
I,
didn't you?
I did
All
not.
right.
Told the lead, I was like, nearly took a header on the ice when I was sweeping.
Must have been one of them fancy EQ heads.
It was an EQ head.
There you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
They're a little quick.
Yeah. Awesome though. I love it. I'm used to it now.
Do not take headers on the ice.
No, I don't recommend it.
If you're in fear of that, wear a helmet. Okay.
No, it's quite fantastic. I can sweep a lot further, I think.
Okay, so we're
This
still
looks
waiting.
a
Was it
little
just 1
outside.
over on sheet? Did Bilek just score 1?
On C?
Where are
Let's
we?
see.
See? We're still waiting the update on 6.
I don't know. Let's take a look.
They haven't hung the score yet, so we don't know. But I wasn't sure if that was a measure for the second shot or the third shot, but.
I'll be right back. I'll see if I can find out.
Okay, Lindstrom's calling a hit. Bach appears a little outside. May stick around, but likely run away.
There it goes. It was close. Mike, is there a way we keep this game on this TV? Mike. This game on this TV. Okay. They got all the toys here.
Okay, the hit game's in play on sheet C. We're just going to trade hits here.
I just asked Mr. Dobbs if I could get a game
Rocks
on
away
the left TV here that we can see. And
Daniel Cho
he lifted the broom and hit a little button, and now we can
rolls
see
to
that
the center.
So the update on sheet C was that yellow scored 2.
Ooh, that was measured for 3 then.
Yes.
All right.
So Bialek is up 6-4.
On sheet D, Gelbach is up 7-1.
Just to give you our competitors now on sheet C. Team Lindstrom is Mike Hahn at lead, Christopher Lee at second, Robert Williams is the vice, Chris Lindstrom is the skip. Team Bialek consists of Daniel Cho at lead, Dan Naylor second, Adam Jacobson is the vice, Peter Bialek is your skip. Sweepers are on it early. And it looks like they're going to hit, but may lose a shooter. Well, they'll roll to the center, setting up a double.
Top button. Comments over there in the comment box?
Oh, we have a comment from Dion War, one of the competitors.
There you go.
Kenny McP, question marks. Looks like Jimmy Fallon is in the house.
Jimmy Fallon.
Dollar says it's red. Sorry, we missed that. Not sure if it was red, blue, yellow, or orange.
Oof, we got a flash there. That's not very good. So we're gonna build up the straight line here, which is gonna be tough to get rid of.
Okay, Adam Jacobson delivers the stone. Adam doesn't have a gripper attached to his hip, but a red towel.
Yeah, he's got some sort of, handkerchief hanging out of the back pocket there.
Is that a hanky? Does get cold out there. A little snuffly, sniffly.
There's the guard.
Okay, good shot. Not quite lined up.
Not perfect, but I think you can see 3/4 of the rock. Yep. I'm a little on the offside here.
It's good enough that Team Lindstrom's going to take off the top. Nope, changed his mind.
Changing, going the other handle here.
And by the broom he's given, it looks like it's about normal weight. Means the rock's going to probably fall away towards the outside of the sheet.
There it goes.
Really tight.
Nope. That looks like it's jumping over there on the guard.
Yep, we're already on the guard.
So we're spilling. A little spill. Yeah, you get a little red one in the paint. All right.
Okay, that'll take their attention away from perhaps the center of the sheet.
The red sitting. Can't quite tell. What's he gonna go here?
Peter's going to stay in line with the steal. So full-on steal for Team Bialek.
Yep.
Jacobson delivers.
Oh, hold on, I gotta look at the screen. Bico score update. That is 8-3 Petrov.
Okay.
Yep.
Excellent guard.
Yeah, Bico is losing.
Placed by Jacobson. 3 yellows lined up. Sort of an off nose for the double. And Bob Williams delivers. Looks to be hanging. Just looks to be a straight peel. May jam on the red. No, he's going right by. As a bonus, does pick out Shot Rock. Peter's not going to take any chances up 2. He's just going to peel off the red and try to roll to the center.
Said you lost your other commentator.
They did. Solo for a while.
That's all right, I'm back.
Okay, Catherine's back. She took a little walk around the rink.
Good.
Peter here with a hit and roll. Trying to roll to the center. On the stone early. Working really hard.
Very early. Oh.
And then Rocco slipped by.
Ash.
So a great chance here for Team Lindstrom to score 2. Not sure who shot. It's very close up. So red must be sitting 2. They're going to try to split and roll under cover. So Chris is throwing sort of an out-turn backline split. The boys are on it early. Shot looks good. Okay, they didn't get the roll, but they will get shot. Rolls out just
There we go.
slightly undercover. Okay, Peter Bialek still going for the steal. He's going to draw behind the center guard.
We got some action building up over there on sheet
Sheet
1
A.
at the sheet A over at the far house. Is there any way we might be able to go over there? Not to ignore the Bialek Lindstrom game, but if we could go over to
I can
we could go over the
wander
home
over
house over there.
there.
Can we go over to A on the far away house there?
We can.
There's a
Okay,
There we
Peters
go.
rocks away. It's a little wide.
we're over on A here. Evo's delivering.
May draw in for a shot, but it's going to be exposed. They're going to hammer it late, try to bring it under cover. Okay, but the shot's open, so nose hit for 2 here. Lindstrom.
Brian, just to let you know, we're looking at A at the moment.
Okay, I'm still giving the viewers
I know.
C.
I know
Yep.
you're
I
going C.
can't. I have no idea what's going on in A.
Looks like
That's
it
why
is
I'm looking up here.
potentially sitting 4 yellow.
That looks pretty. I think you're pretty accurate. That looks pretty good. We're on stiff
Yeah.
rocks here.
Okay, this rock is a
With,
wee bit light.
With Red Habit Hammer.
They're working it. Okay, looks good. Team Lindstrom scores 2. The game's tied on sheet C. Okay, back to
Very
sheet
nice.
A. Can you give us an update on sheet A, Catherine and Mike?
It looks like
I'm
Evo
thinking
is
there's-
sitting 4.
Yeah, still sitting 4 on sheet A.
This could be.
Could be the deciding
This could.
shot.
Yeah, this could be the. We've got. We're on
Baiko,
Bykowski's first
yep.
skip rock, so Evo has already thrown his.
Baiko and Brian are talking about it.
There's some multitude of shots to play here, but. Ooh. That was that the thinking I'm going to come up sheet that far?
Maybe.
Rather than just a simple hit and roll. It looks like he possibly coming up that far.
Potentially. Oh, Baiko's got to go for it. Got a couple of good sweepers in Jeremy and Vince, so.
A little bit outside. A lot outside.
William White.
That wouldn't be a draw.
No, that's not a draw.
We got normal up working.
It's like a draw square.
Here it comes.
Hitting an inside roll.
And
Oh,
we got the squib. We got the little
Baiko.
squib there. Nice.
Looks like they're sitting.
So they're
Second
sitting
shot.
second shot there. Very
Yep.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Bring the mic in. Actually, back forward. Go here.
We got the squib off
That
the
was-
back there.
That was a great shot.
Hey, Joe Calabrese checking in. Mike used to be my favorite brand new announcer, but Brian won me over with the audio coverage of C.
Let me
Thanks, Joe.
guess. Let me guess. That would be Team Bilac that you're rooting for over there in Rochester,
Yeah.
or isn't it, Joe?
Yeah. Before we get back to C, Lindstrom threw up a guard, turned into a little more of a corner, and Bilac came deep, trying to draw to the side of the sheet, and they are biting or
They're
just
biting,
slightly
yeah.
out.
So here,
I think they're biting.
Okay, Catherine says they're biting, so they must be. Nonetheless, Lindstrom's looks like they're gonna throw up a second guard.
and on sheet A, Evo is delivering his last rock, sitting 1.
As Vice, I have to say, I measure if it's close, but I'm pretty sure, like 98% who is shot and who is not shot. So
Okay,
That's a pretty good
98% sure
percentage.
when. Oh,
It-
even
it
before you
doesn't-
call a measure, you know.
before,
You
before
still
I
call
call
for
a
a measure.
measure, it,
Yep.
you know, but sometimes you never know, even on the home sheets. Rings could be off.
Yeah, the
Do a
far ring
really
on
good
2
job,
is slightly off. We had what appeared to be a biter, maybe just outside earlier, and when they rolled the what do they
Yeah,
call
the
that?
biter bar.
The thingy?
Biter bar?
Yeah, the biter bar.
Yeah.
They it was easily in, so it was just a little bit off on the kind of going away on the front out-turn side.
We're working on getting a concrete floor here in Potomac. That's one of the difficulties that we have when we make ice at the beginning of the season and we set the rings and we set the paint and the lines. We have a sand floor and it takes about a month to put in our ice.
Yep, we have the same situation at Schenectady,
So it's
and it is quite an extensive
It's
process.
an extensive process. We have a lot of volunteers that help with that, and they just do a fantastic job. But when it's close, gotta make sure it's right. Gotta
So-
measure.
So back on sheet A, it looks like
It looks like
David's going to throw
Bykowski's-
something
They're looking.
up weight.
Yep, they're looking at the raise. I think their first instinct was the raise double for 2, and maybe even push that red one back for a third shot. But we'll
Yeah.
see.
It does look like if they nose the red, the yellow will disappear. I don't know if they have enough coverage.
They're working hard though. They're
Yeah.
looking at it hard.
Yeah, I think.
It looks like yellow shot on A.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yellow is
shot.
definitely shot.
Yep. Nose red though. Bykowski will score 1.
Here it comes. Here comes the hammer.
Wait.
Oh, they're up. They're off.
Curling.
And oh
Damn.
boy.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that one coming.
I didn't see that one coming either.
They
So now-
crossed the red completely.
And now it's red one.
Red one. I'm not sure David called that shot. Looks like
Yeah, he's shaking his head over there. He wasn't quite sure of that one either.
Plan B, C or D.
That's all right. Pros like
All right,
this.
so back to our feature game of C. If we can flip the camera there after that end on A. There we go.
Okay, looks like
We got some things building here.
looks like Bialec's sitting 2. We got a slash coming in on the red.
So Lindstrom throwing.
This is down weight, so
this is
not
looks
gonna
like
move
hack.
too many rocks.
It's like a nice hack weight little bump here. Shuffle
Okay,
them up
nicely
a bit.
played. It's going to give Chris a number of options going forward.
I didn't know if Dion.
No, just beat.
All right, let's check in on our viewers here. And nothing since Joe. Alrighty then.
Thanks, Joe. You know,
How many viewers
kicking
do
me
we
in the butt.
have
Yeah, let's see.
right now, currently?
We have 38. So we
Oh, we
lost
went
7.
down.
Where are you?
They really don't like us.
Well, Potomac, Schenectady, Broomstones.
Where's all our broomstones and
Broomstones got a big game going on here.
We do have a big game going on.
Okay, Dan Naylor delivers the rock, trying to come in here for third shot. Wonderful shot. They're going to sit 1, 2, and 3.
Go ahead, get. Yeah. We're gonna shift up our iced teas. We're gonna actually have a couple of Brooklyn lagers now. It's getting a little late in the evening, 9 p.m. I believe even Mr. Dobbs is gonna partake in a Brooklyn lager, but I don't wanna speak for him since he doesn't have a. Ooh, we wrecked on the guard there. Now open it up. I can tell you one thing. They definitely have some interesting stuff that's going on here. Most of the stuff I have no idea what it looks like. I'm just looking at the black box for text messages.
So Sampton, I saw that you requested a BICO score update, and so right now they are
They scored 1.
8-4.
There you
Yes?
go. Yeah, that's correct.
8-4. All right, through 7 ends, they started the 8th.
And BICO does not have hammer.
It does
they
not,
scored
no.
1. So my prediction, and I may have $1 on this for Mr. Dobbs, that handshakes might come out
I'm still going for the lottery
after
ticket, Michael.
this particular end. I want to get my $1 back. It's sitting over there, and I'm chopping at the bit at it.
Didn't you learn anything from hanging chads? This is DC. We never predict, we project.
Hanging chads. That sounds like like you're against Florida. Because well, I can't even say I'm from Florida because I'm from Miami, and it's totally different.
That's not a measure prediction. That's nothing. That's handshakes coming out on sheet A after this particular end.
No hanging chads.
But we got a very interesting end building over here on sheet C.
Very, very complicated.
So we're looking around. We got some stuff. He's looking at a little promote maybe.
Yellow sitting 2.
Yep, we got beer getting delivered. We're we're gonna have our first beer of the evening. Cheers to everyone. Oh. I'm not quite sure what Ben Tucker drinks, but he can have a drink for us as well. You know, he can buy one at home.
Yes! Yep, yep.
I think they got to go for the little bump. I think that's what they're playing.
Yep.
Little bump. Oh, no, this is a big bump. This is a big bump.
Ooh.
That's not bad.
Yellow's
Not
still
good,
sitting
but not
too,
bad.
though.
Yeah, that's it.
I wanted to be more on the outside of that rock to bring it into the center.
Yeah, from this angle, that didn't look bad. From the TV, not so good.
I'm shaking my head for all of you online viewers.
That would mean agreement.
Agreed.
Looks like Team Bileck's in control, but there are some outs here for Team Lindstrom.
It's never over till it's over.
They do have hammer.
They do.
They do have hammer, and they got a catcher in the back behind the button. So
They're trying to run off the two reds here.
Kind of hanging
Uh-oh.
out.
This could be
Really
bad.
hanging out.
This could be bad. There it goes up sheet. Ooh. That looks red.
Red might be shot.
Playing a little rub. Draw down. What do we got here? We got a lot of rocks in play. We might have to count them.
Yeah, this is a pretty standard shot here for Chris. If he draws it perfectly, he's fine, and he also has the yellow
This is
to
first.
come off of.
Yep, this is first skip rock of the red.
It's so tough to tell with these TVs in the warm room, though, because they have a bit of a fisheye lens on them. So
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fisheye lens.
So they've got, so it's rounded. It's not, you
Rounded.
know, directly above. And
That looks pretty good, though.
I don't know. It's tough. It's really tough to tell.
If you bet Mike whose shot, I'm sure you'll win.
I think it's
I guess
green.
it's red.
I'm going one green.
I say red is shot.
I got a buck on
I'm
green.
going orange because
Orange.
that's yellow and red.
Okay.
All right, so here we go.
Box on its way.
On its way.
Does need to curl.
That
cleaning.
Looks a little outside, and that's not good. We need a little rub on the inside here.
Oh, they're okay.
Oh,
They
here it
got
comes!
it.
Here
Look
it
at
comes!
that. Right to
Not
the
too
button.
much. Oh yeah,
That was
that's really
definitely
good.
red.
That's.
Tell us how you really feel, Mike.
So that's one red.
That would be one red.
Mike
That
thinks
would be
it's
one red.
really good.
I think that is really good.
See how really good it is.
What's he gonna do? He can't hit that out of there.
You can move it back.
He can move it back, but I don't think that makes him shy.
You're right. He's absolutely surrounded.
He can't go through the hole between the two yellows. That's no good. That's pretty much locked in there.
Yeah.
He could run the red-yellow. It's risky, but the good may happen.
Ooh. Adam's telling him, no way.
No way.
Okay. So if there's no way, then we
Is he
probably
just
want to
gonna
just come
forfeit?
down 2 and concede 1.
We got questions? Let's see. On sheet A, if they moved the house about 8 feet shorter, we would have every rock in the house. But other than that, there's nothing in there.
Looks like we're done on sheet D.
Sheet D's done. And a
Yeah.
final?
Yep. Mr. Gelback is walking in the door currently.
We're going to have to ask for a score update. At the end of the 7th, it was 7-3.
So,
Gelbach over Shaw.
and on sheet A, Mr. Mooney just made a double raise for a biter.
Oh,
So,
all
we
right.
finally got one in the house over there on A.
Final score in sheet D, Gelbach 8.
9,
Shaw
I think that is.
3. Or
Oh,
9,
that's
sorry.
9,
Sorry.
I was just
Yeah,
commenting
9
on how nice
to
your
3.
scoreboards are. right, so we kind of got a firm, a firm hit coming in here.
Jimmy, really not much going over on sheet 1. Looks like
And ooh, boy.
Petrov sitting 1, and David drawing for shot.
All right, so
What do
now
we have on
got
sheet C?
Now we got Lindstrom looking at a few things. They're sitting shot. They're yellow shit 2, red sitting 3. I believe he's just trying to draw in.
Yeah, it looks like they can get in there 2 ways here. They could draw cold, and they also have a little
whip.
tick off the
Little rub.
No, that's fine.
Bialek rock just outside the 4.
They gotta get a good chunk of the 4 foot there. Same shot he just threw though. So he's saying it's a little narrow. He wants him to go. Can't tell if it's clear. Oh, it looks like it's good.
It's very heavy.
It does look a little
Looks
big
heavy.
to me too. So he must be playing a little rub.
A little rub.
That's
Looks.
what I'm
Whoa!
thinking.
Whoa! Oh, he got his deuce.
Did get it.
Got his
Got
deuce.
a double.
Okay, Lindstrom scores 2.
Wait, we got one more.
Maybe.
We got one more rock yet. We got the yellow rock coming in.
Sorry. So if Peter hits this just off nose, he can actually score 4.
Oh, this kid, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, could double him out.
double
Yep.
him
At
out.
4.
Shooter sticks.
Nose would be Lindstrom 1, but if he does skinny that yellow rock just outside the
Yeah.
4, he can pick them both off.
There's a lot of yellow around the 4 foot.
Top yellow looks closer to the 4, but you might have to measure that yellow and the red right around the 4 foot.
Here we go.
Depending
wait,
on the
nope,
camera
that's-
angle.
That's Bykowski that I'm hearing. Oh, they're delivering at the same time. Hold on.
Oh my God, what a shock.
Yeah.
Okay, I got sort of normal down. There, it's close.
What do we got? All right, here we go. We got some juggling going on. Oh.
Oh.
Okay,
I
Peter.
believe that's 1 red.
1. Well,
Nosed it,
so it
no,
should be
yeah,
red
1.
1.
1 red.
All right, great attempt there by Peter Bialek. Probably needed just a little more brushing.
Yellow's got the hammer on A.
The hammer's coming.
Currently 8-4.
Yep, and red is sitting 2 out in the 12 foot.
Yep.
And Mooney's calling for a lot of sweeping.
A lot of sweeping.
And
Got a piece of
there's
that.
the nose, and
A
there's
great
the
roll.
and that
Very
is
good roll.
Petrov 1 for 9-4.
9-4. At the end of the 8th.
Ah, and Mr. Dobbs, you should have taken me up on my bet because. Oh wait, nope, there they are.
Handshakes
We're
over on A.
high-fiving. Wait,
Handshakes.
we're high
Right.
fiving.
Yep.
We're high fiving in team. I don't know if that's handshakes. That's
Nope.
team high five.
No, it's the
Hold
New
on.
Jersey high five.
That's the New Jersey high. Oh,
Yep.
wait a minute.
second.
There it comes.
Here we go.
They're done.
No,
we
they're
have
done.
handshake.
Won my dollar back, and he didn't take the bet.
Yeah. So the
So we
high
got-
fives did him in.
Nope. So we've
Team
got one game
Petrov
left.
wins. I believe they scored 1 in. They scored 1 in the 9th.
I think so.
1 in the 8th. Excuse me. So they're 9-4.
9-4.
9-4,
Yep.
and that is game
And-
over.
Move to 3-2.
And we've got a 7-6 game here on sheet C. Oh, we got a.
And we got Ken McPartland trying to change channels with the back end of a broom.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Success.
This is
We have
this is high-end technology. I'm telling you that. That's one,
They
that's
have
one
great
thing that we got
technology
here.
here.
They do.
They have
I'm
more
not-
than
I
most
mean,
clubs have.
This is unbelievable. I mean, one
have
TV
really good
shows all the
technology.
houses,
Yeah.
no matter what
Yeah.
you want to see.
When is the camera in the center of the ice going in that every member can kind of like scan around
manipulate.
and scroll?
I'm not sure. It's going to
Yeah.
be a little while.
We have a friend at Ardsley that has one in the center sheet.
The fact that we have cameras and microphones is amazing.
Yeah, you guys are very high tech here.
There's
no
a
complaints.
splitter.
It's- believe
There's
me.
a splitter
Yeah.
board here. We got other stuff going on. Text
having been in
messages. It's
Denver
unbelievable.
last year and being able to watch Bonspiels at my home club, it was fantastic.
How is it?
And do you have a full-time IT person on here at Potomac yet?
Technically, no. We've got a couple of people that do it all the time. They always volunteer, and it's priceless that we have folks that can do this sort of thing and broadcast, because you know when you're out of town, when you're not at the club, when you're not from the club, it's so great to be able to watch your teams and your friends play.
It is. It's one of the great things about curling. Definitely grow the sport here in the U.S.
I
for
have
sure.
to say, like being able to watch your hometown friends play in a Bonspiel or play in playdowns for nationals, whether it's clubs or national playdowns, it's fantastic.
Absolutely. Hey,
Guess
great come around. Sorry, great come around by Team Bilek. Bore your family to death. Watch me, I'm curling tonight. Especially when you're not winning. Not good.
But you guys play tomorrow at 9 a.m., right?
We do.
All right. Well, I'll be there timing. Potentially your game.
Not
I don't
announcing,
know.
just timing.
Just timing. No, you can't announce and time at the same time. Just too much to do.
So Bilek is set up pretty good here. He's got one undercover. There's another corner. He looks like he's going to throw an intern behind the other red corner guard.
How many viewers we got over there?
I think we're at 35 right now.
Now we're going down. We're going the wrong way.
We are, but this is
Yeah,
the last.
not a
it's
lot
the
of games.
last
Yeah,
draw.
that's true.
We have
That's
one
true.
game going on. in
Line
Sheet
looks
D.
good here.
Any big
Lindstrom
questions
and
going on
Bilek.
over there?
Line looks really good here.
I just saw one pop up. Any
right,
any
they're
big
by.
questions going on over there? I like how you
see,
get
so-
all the way down to the table so you can see the.
I
you
do
know,
have to get kind of in a curler stretch, but not really because I'm on the wrong side because I'm right-handed. So if I was delivering left hand, I was in a curler stretch, like looking at the commentary.
So Peter Bilek really set up good here. He's got one completely undercover, another half undercover. Big shot here.
Very unique slide there, by the way.
Who? That slide, yeah. That
Very
was
unique.
No, sure. Yeah, this looks
Works.
great. Looks like he's going to
It's
pick out
working
the
nice.
yellow. Excellent shot.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a second. We're hanging around.
And a
Need
little
that
biter
one.
out there.
I thought he had it. So going away, it looks like Bilek is 1, 2, and 4.
All right, go for it.
Okay. Nailers shots away, working it hard. It's a little light.
Some good brooming going on there, by the way. You're doing a good job.
This is not going to, if they get it there, it's not going to cover. Okay, so that sets up probably a double here.
Where's he going?
Yep, that's what he's going
That's what
for.
he's playing.
Intern double. Bob Williams at the hack.
I can't quite figure out the hat on the top with the camera though.
The
It's
what?
kind of crazy hat.
Can you see the hat on the camera?
That
does
is.
look a
Do
little
not-
funky there.
If you're viewing, please do not look directly at the hat. Without the special safety glasses.
We actually have some folks in Canada that are viewing right now.
Okay.
Nice.
Looks
Outside
good.
of Calgary.
Calgary.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
we
he
got the
split
squib.
through.
Look at
We
that.
got the squib. We got the squib.
Red is sitting 1.
Red's in 1. Oh my
Look
God.
at-
Ah.
Wow, what a shot.
Remember that a couple of years ago, Brian Fink?
The
With
squib.
the squib. We had no room, and he threw just
We got the
an
squib.
out of control, over the top peel, straight through. It came straight through both rocks.
The squib works.
Okay.
We're in Calgary.
Yep.
That's a long range there.
That is long range. Good friend of mine that has moved there for a little while. She used to be a member of this club, Jennifer
right.
Delaney. Give a shout out.
Okay,
That's
weight's,
gotta be
weight's
her.
down here.
All right.
Yeah.
Coming
Played,
around.
she played with the in the Cherry Blossom with us last year.
All right.
Yeah.
I hope I see her again this year. Is she coming in?
I hope so. I don't know. We haven't formed a team yet this year.
Well, it's never too early,
It-
as I can tell you. You
It
know, I formed
never
mine
is.
today.
Yeah, today exactly. Like a
Great
few
chat.
months prior.
Great shot by Jacobson, coming off his own rock.
We're sitting 1.
Almost completely undercover. Lindstrom's going to throw an out turn. Try to bump it back.
Yep. Great shot. No, we're sitting there full under.
They're showing a little bit, Mike.
Well, from my angle, it looks full
From your,
under.
yeah, you're stage left here. Looks like Adam's taking off his jacket, but he hasn't lost the towel. Yeah, swiped the brow
gotta
his forehead.
keep
It
the
must be
towel.
really warm out there.
Can't be that warm. It's in the 20s outside. For DC in December, it's quite cold.
There's chilly out there.
The shot's close. Looks good. They're going to get it by.
Oh, they got it by.
They did.
Look at that.
What a shot.
very
And
nice.
undercover.
Ah.
Completely undercover. Beautiful shot. Looks like Peter's going to be fighting for 1 here. So I think Peter's now maybe contemplating just running this back here.
So I think both of you guys have played on Potomac ice before
And done well.
and done well. The Potomac ice this year, so we have a new dehumidifier system, which removes a lot of the frost that we are used to on our ice. So our ice is a lot faster than normal for us in Potomac, but still slow for the folks that don't have humidity issues.
Yeah, we are a little further. We are a little closer to the Mason-Dixon line here.
We are, yes.
And it's been a warm fall.
It's been a
Really haven't gotten
warm
into full
fall,
winter.
but we've had like our snow and ice the last, few days have been kind of unusual, I
Yeah.
think, for DC. I mean, we've had a lot in Denver, and I was there last year. We had more in Denver this year than we did last year. And we've had more here this year than I was used to
Yep.
this early in the season.
Sure.
So, but I love it. I drive an all-wheel drive car, so I want to drive to work.
Yep.
I have a short commute, so my commute to work is about 10 minutes. My
So-
commute to curling
Okay, we've sidebarred to
can
the
be 2 hours.
Metro Baltimore commute.
I was about to ask that question because I was like, if our commute to work is 10 minutes, how far is it to curl?
A lot longer, but believe me, it's a lot more worth it for curling than for work.
And I did learn if you do want to curl here at Potomac Curling Club, you have till 7:15 to get here for the first
You do,
draw.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, till 7:15. But you don't realize in
And-
rush hour traffic
right.
Yeah.
how not late that is.
Yeah, and predominantly most people are late for the
Yes.
7:15 draw. They have no problem with the 9:30 draw, but
No,
the
no.
7:15 draw is difficult to get here.
Yep. And when you're leaving Potomac, there's no problem with the traffic at 12:30 at night.
No, not at 12:30 or 1 a.m.
12:30 in the morning, I should say. But obviously, it's worth it because
Oh, it's totally worth it.
We have a very strong membership and very helpful membership with all the volunteers here.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And did
Yeah,
you know?
we could only do it with our volunteers.
What do we got here? We got
So although we're struggling with the ice this week, we love the ice here. We've had very good success here.
Good.
Yep. Mike and I played in the finals last year in the Cherry Blossom, and when it came down to last end, Mike won. We did fairly well at U.S. Nationals many years ago, and we did win the Kaiser, right, Mike? You and
we
I
did
just-
win the Kaiser
Yep.
here. That is correct.
We won the
I was
Kaiser.
the Kaiser here a couple of years ago.
Yep.
Yeah. I was volunteering for that. I was also playing in that.
There's a little hit.
Oh, very thin. Wow.
Okay.
Roll out.
Still red sitting one.
Yeah, Schenectady Curling Club's undergoing sort of the same thing. We put in dehumidifiers last year.
Mm-hmm.
New rocks this year.
Yep.
The new rocks are on the
Wow.
boards right now. All
Have
right.
you played
Mike
with
is on the
them?
board. Mike's on the board of directors.
Oh,
he could
Jesus.
probably
Yeah,
give us
that's-
a little
yeah.
insight as to when those will be actually on the ice.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Hopefully they're on the ice here in the next few weeks. But yes, we do have new rocks
So
sitting
you
on the
haven't
boards.
you haven't thrown them yet.
We have not thrown them
Okay.
yet. We have found a couple of possible flaws in the
potential
rocks, so we
flaws,
don't want to
okay.
put them out until we are sure that they are all correct.
Okay. It's important.
Yep. So all you people been avoiding Schenectady, picking on our rocks. We're going to have new rocks.
I have never had a chance to play at Schenectady,
Come
and I would
on.
like to. I have pins from playing against Schenectady teams, but
You have a pin, you gotta come
so
play.
the fun thing with Schenectady is a lot of people like to say we have different sized rocks. We got fat rocks, we got tall rocks, we got
Okay.
and there's not a lot of them. When we get the new rocks that are on the boards, they're all the same size and all the same width, so we should be okay.
all right.
And I'll just give a quick shout out to Cape Cod Curling Club because I curl out of there as well. The ice is always fast, always swingy. Frank Ballas, I can't believe it, but he actually nips and tucks, I should say. No, not nips and tucks, but every day he's working the ice. So
The,
6 days a week, so it's like cutting the
I-
greens, and the ice is great.
I have to say
Hard
that
work that he does.
I played a trial a couple of years ago at the Cape Cod Curling Club, and I would really love to go there for their summer spiel.
Oh, Mike's
Have-
also the
Ooh.
defending champion at the Summerspiel.
Oh, I won that
Oh.
one too.
Yeah.
Really? So we should play.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's open.
So I was the skip, and the first game, Mike's like complained about his arm, said he couldn't sweep. So we'll
So
go
he's
ahead and
setting
skip the first game.
expectations low.
Yeah. So we win the first
Right.
game,
I'm not a good sweeper.
and then I go,
Not
you
at
know
all.
what, Mike? Why don't you go ahead and skip the second game? He
But we
skips
did
the second game. We
but
win.
we did play 54 holes of golf
Yeah.
throughout the summer spiel, which was nice. You get some time to do that.
Rodney Dangerfield, ouch, my arm. Okay, so he's, Caddyshack, moment. You can't go.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, you know what? You won 2 games. Why don't you go ahead and skip the third game? And then on the third game, just before the third game, I told him, I said, Mike, I inadvertently scheduled a trip to Bermuda on Sunday rather than Monday, so I won't be here
Inadvertently
for the
did it.
final.
To Bermuda.
So I wasn't
really?
even there
Yep.
in the final.
So,
but he won.
So we
He
got
didn't
we
need
got
me.
yellow. We got
So he
yellow.
won.
Hey, listen, you know.
And you got to go to Bermuda. So not so bad.
Oh, by the way, we scored 3.
I was bummed though. I really wanted to be there for the final, but Mike played great, and that's a great spiel.
We did score
Tons of
3.
fun.
3 yellow.
No, Cape Cod was fantastic when we were there for the Childs.
We
we're
are
throwing
9
through.
to 7. It
Throwing
looks like we're
through,
throwing
yeah,
through.
that's quite fast.
Never a big fan of throwing through. I always think that throwing button is not bad, and then he can throw the ticks after that. And if those happen to go through, that's okay.
I don't know. It depends. It depends on how far up you are.
Wait a second, we got Kibitz in here. How did they score 3? What happened?
Someone was
Excuse me, I'm
not
looking
paying
at-
attention
yeah.
in the last end.
Do we even? I think we didn't even make a. Did we make a call on that? I think we have to apologize for our viewership. How many of you are out there? 36, still hanging in.
Hey, we got another
Yeah.
one.
Hey, we're done talking about Cape Cod, Schenectady, the weather.
Well, I'm gonna throw out a little shout out. I would love to have more. This is GNCC Men's Club Champions, but by the way, this is also the time that GNCC Women's Club should be hosted. And we only had one women's team sign up to play in this particular event, so they are on their way to Minnesota because we didn't get multiple teams to sign up.
That means we're
Next year,
commentating online
that's
right
correct.
now.
So,
Catherine's
and
on that team.
volunteering.
so
She's happy,
next
but
year,
Yeah.
I'm very happy, but I'm also
You
disappointed
wanted to compete,
that we
right?
couldn't compete
That's
to play down. Yeah,
I have
exactly.
not announced this to the public yet or anybody here, but next year's playdowns are going to be at Nutmeg Curling Club, and I would expect
Wow.
more women's teams to be playing with the
All
men's
right, well,
teams.
I can tell you that right now.
See, there you go.
All right.
We're
So I would
gonna
expect
we're
more
gonna be
women's
there.
teams to be playing in Nutmeg in order to have a play down for the women's times at the same time. So please share that information with everyone.
Yeah, all it takes is the best women's players at each club to bring out a team.
Yeah.
It's easy to do.
Or even women's players that are coming out to learn. They don't have to be the best player.
No, you got to
Yeah.
start
But, no,
somewhere.
if you take the top 10 women players at every club, you have quite a number of viable teams.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, we've
We've
had
got
some,
a lot
we-
of
we've
really
had
competitive women in the GNCC.
absolutely. You
And I
know,
would
and we've had some
love
upsets
to see
here.
them.
We've had some upsets here so far this men's plays down.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
you know, if you don't think you're good enough, I think you should come out and see what the measuring bar really is.
Well, the only way you're going to get better is to play with people that are better than you and to play at that next level.
Absolutely.
Because if you never get the practice, you're just never going to get there.
So I know there's only 37 people. So hopefully everybody will share that with a friend, and that friend will send it to another friend, and we'll be up over 100.
The really good thing about it is the fact that we are not playing down right now is that I can volunteer. So I'm not.
So she,
I don't
therefore
have to
she
worry
took,
about competing, but I can worry about timing. And
thus the vacation time. So she's able to time the 2 p.m.
pretty
draw on
much,
Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Well, vacation time. That's because I worked extra hours last week. So I'm getting paid for it, but yeah.
All right.
Team Lindstrom throws another guard.
So Lindstrom's got a couple of guards out there.
Potential double, but I think Peter just wants to take off
They're very close.
center guard.
Yeah.
They're very close guards, though. That's the only. I think he's going 1 for 1 here. Just one rock coming down and get rid of another color.
He was right on
They
the first
actually-
one. Center guard.
One rock.
And both of
Oh,
them.
he
Look
got
at
a
that.
both. Fantastic shot. That was a
That's a
different way of going.
Yeah, it's a good Skip call.
Yep.
Skip made that call.
Fantastic shot.
I've never heard that from you before.
Oh, yes, you
Oh,
have.
good skip call? Yeah, well.
Yes, you have. I beg to differ.
You can beg all you want. I never heard it.
Speaking
He's
of
just
the
surly 'cause
skip
he's 0-2
myself.
So it's wide open out front currently. And red needs to get 2 somehow. They're coming. They're coming
in.
way out on the
They're
wing
gonna
here.
come
There is
in,
there is
though.
a yellow way out by the sideline.
Yeah, I think they still
I think
gotta.
they're gonna sit in the
And
bite, maybe?
it's gonna
Yes,
bite.
they are.
Yep, they're gonna
Yeah.
bite.
more than half the rock.
Peter's a good shot maker, but not the best of sweepers.
So Adam's throwing a hit here at the one in the back of the rings.
I think Lindstrom's got to think about throwing something out front. Some sort of cover here. Throw it on the center line and make the other team roll all the way out.
Oh, they're hurrying. They're going. They're going.
Sweeping hard.
Yeah.
we
All
got
right,
it.
we got it, and it's.
There.
Okay, the other option is to
Stick.
throw something in the house and
No.
hope the other team misses. But that's probably not going to happen.
Nope, we're gonna go out the other wing this time.
And they're coming in. Are we a little surprised at this?
I don't know.
We're not throwing at least a
coming
guard?
the other way. Got to do it before Skips rocks, though.
He's hoping for a miss here. I think he's hoping for a flash.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the only way he's going to get his deuce here, throwing this one out in the
And
open.
they're off this. This is at least back 12.
Oh.
If they're lucky.
Whoa. Whoa.
See if Peter can get it out.
Goodness.
Can Peter get it out?
Nope. It's going to
No.
stick around.
Man, you called that Peter sweeping pretty good.
Not good.
You said, "No, it's not good.
Peter, my apologies if you hear this later. All right, you got to get that broom down a little bit harder.
We're on the line. Mr. Dobbs says we're on the line.
Oh, this is tight.
Uh-oh.
It's light.
This is a
They
little
hold
light.
it.
Tight.
This
There's a
is
little-
not traveling quickly.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
it looks pretty good though. All right, I think we're
No,
gonna
stop
I think we're
screwing.
gonna have to
Yep.
lock on this one. I don't
Okay.
think
And it's
they're
stuck
gonna be
on-
able to. There you
stuck on the
go.
ring.
Stuck on.
They're biting.
And Pete's a little exhausted from sweeping those last 2 rocks. So, yeah, it's got enough,
Yeah, a fist
enough
bump.
energy for a fist
Yep,
bump,
we got
though.
the fist pump though. So here we go. We're gonna try and lock on that yellow.
They seem to always have energy for the fist bump. I like that.
Okay, this rock line looks good.
We were talking
We
about.
gotta go.
Gotta keep your team energized. Speaking as a skip.
This looks.
Oh,
this
this is a
doesn't
beauty.
look bad
This
at
is-
all. This looks fantastic.
This is good.
Does look
No bump.
really, really
No
Good.
good.
bump.
Come on, boys. Bring
Oh,
it.
go, go, go,
A
go, go.
lot
Oh,
further
they
out.
left it just a bit short.
Yeah, but it shot.
Oof.
Peter did have to hammer that one a little.
So a little outside, maybe we get a jam here. Who knows?
I don't know it. Oh, okay. Yep.
How we doing on time over there? I think we should be okay, just in case.
We got like 4.5, 3.5 minutes.
I'm thinking he's gonna get these off, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, yellow's got more than 4 minutes, so.
So they're calling it tight.
Yeah. So knows he's good. He just needs to be just not outside here.
Just for a notice too, I see a gripper and a glove hanging out on the hog line. Going back to our
I see
original
that.
person, they should have the little hanger coming out that they can clip on.
If you had that.
You were
And I'm
you were
calling
here
it
for that
early.
one.
I was here for that one, yeah.
Back looks good.
Gonna chip it
Wait
out
a
here.
second. It
Oh,
is outside.
Oh, the
jam.
jamola!
Ooh.
Ooh,
Oh, is that biting?
yellow is still
Oh,
hot.
is the red biting though?
Red looks like it's biting. I would have to say, yeah.
Ooh, here we go. We say red. We got red is biting over there.
So it looks like we got a little bump here
Yellow
and
is
just kind
shot,
of roll
but-
over.
Yeah, but do we play the draw down too, just to protect that biter?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let's see what they call.
That's why we're commentating and skipping.
We're asking. We're
Window
gonna whisper.
skipping. You were never wrong.
We're gonna.
No.
No,
Never
I'm
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yep,
but
you
we're
are.
whispering
Yeah,
because
you're usually wrong.
they can't hear us because there's big
know.
glass in the way.
Secret.
A big secret going on. It looks like they're gonna throw a little bit of a hit. I don't know.
They got to come
Yes.
quiet here. Really quiet.
Because if he throws the draw, 3 could come into play.
Yeah.
But he's gonna throw.
Yeah.
This is a risky play. I'm gonna have some of my iced tea.
But you're down by 2. And you got it. You got it at some point. You got to take that risk.
Line looks good.
All right, so he's thinking. Whoa, he's saying.
He's
Whoa.
He's quiet enough. See
Yeah,
if he
but
gets
it's
the
got,
bend.
it's got to
not,
curl.
It's not moving a lot.
It's got to curl. It's got to get up. Oh, this ain't the bad draw. This
No,
is not bad at all.
This is really good.
Whoa.
Whoa!
This is really good.
Oh! Well, it's a difficult double.
It's a nose double.
Yeah, that's true. It is
Yeah.
a nose double there now. Yeah. They moved it yellow enough.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh.
biting.
I think they need to just maybe hammer it a little more, get a little more roll.
All right, so let's see what happens here.
Yeah. Mike Dobbs, if he doubles, it's over. We agree.
Pretty much, yeah.
Brilliant.
If he gets rid of both reds, I believe that it's over. Let's see what happens.
And normal weight.
He says, "Whoa, they're wowing.
We're waiting for
They're
curl.
wowing."
It's hanging. It's hanging out there.
I got a bad.
It's going to get
angle.
one.
It's going to get 1, yeah.
It's going to only get
Is
one.
it going to run to red?
Wide.
Oh, it reds the other one out.
Oh, no.
So if that red is biting, any touch of paint is an extra
It's a
end.
1.
I'm going to say the red's biting. You want to make a wager with Mike?
$1.
Yep.
You're saying $1 that it's
Yeah.
biting or $1 that it's not?
The red's biting because the game would be over. Okay. If it was not. Hey, Dave.
All right, we need
Okay,
paint.
David Baxter is officially on his way home. If anybody's listening out there.
Monique.
All right,
Yeah,
we
but
need paint. We need paint here.
Light
They're
the
going to be
candles.
here all day tomorrow, so he's allowed to go home.
Here we are. One shot to tie. Just need
Uh-oh.
something in the rings.
Sweepers, no brooms down here. Oh, wait a minute. Now we're going down. Now they're going.
Weight looks good.
Oh, that looks a little light to me.
I don't know.
I
looks
think
light
they
to
gotta
me
go.
Too. They're going to have to go hard.
I think
hard,
that.
hard.
Oh,
They gotta
yeah,
take it
that's
all
a
the way to the rings.
really light. That's no
Oh.
good. There's the kick.
Okay, that's game, folks.
And we're done on C.
Over and out. Team Pilek.
9-8.
Yeah, 9-8. They
Yep.
sat one.
Yep.
Very good game.
And I think that concludes our broadcast
That is.
for tonight.
We're all done.
Yeah,
We're
we have
done.
nothing
We're
else
going to have
say.
dinner.
We thank you for tuning in. I'm
I
Brian
don't-
Damon.
Well, we want to
I'm
look
Catherine Koslick.
and Michael Stefanik. I don't think we looked at the questions in the past 15 minutes, but
Right.
I don't think
We
there's
haven't,
any. Mr.
but-
Dobbs
We're good.
give me the wave off. He says we're good. So
We will be online
we will
again
see you
at 9
tomorrow
a.m.
at
Yeah.
9 a.m.
Tomorrow.
2 and 7.
Yep,
Sure.
exactly.
Okay.
That's our draws
Thanks,
tomorrow.
everybody, for
Thank you.
watching.
Thank you. Good curling.